reaching the Old Zealand, a minesweeper champion, the Dragon of Portugal, Vice Captain America, the world's fourth greatest forehead, and a geography semi-finalist at the World Championships. What's up? I'm feeling pretty mad scientisty today. Hold on, while we do one of those, and all of a sudden you can't tell that I didn't shower before turning the stream on today. This is the information that you come for. This is the information that you are here for. Just to know. What's today's kid? It's actually one of those FM ones. Sweet man, thank you for the 4 months. Big Squid, thank you for the 3. Arsenal FC 1886, thank you for the 3 months. Subscribe for the corny jokes, the terrible comedy. Well, you were in the right place. Dog, thank you so much for the Prime sub as well. Amadou Onana signed for Everton, so my predictions are kind of right. Any tips for staying awake until 5 a.m. to watch Arsenal? Red Bull usually does the trick. Reese! I think Reese is excited about signing Amadou Onana. What do you think? Thank you for the 10 gifted subs to our illustrious lead editor, Reese, the editor. If you've ever watched a YouTube video on this channel and you have enjoyed it, Reese probably had more to do with that than I do. So be sure to say thank you, especially if you just got gifted a sub by Reese. He's even an emote. Kieran, thank you so much for the 10 months. Oh, working your way towards that golden bacon. Nuclear error, thank you for the 3. We are managing with Floridsdorfer today. And we are a little richer than we were the day before. We sold a particular player for $100 million. Wow, if you happen to miss it yesterday.
Seems to stream while I'm working. Hope my boss doesn't mind me watching a while monkeys.
I don't know. You should probably get back to work, man. I'm watching. Tom Legosaurus is our one. Apparently, the entire team's here today. Tom Legosaurus is the wonderful animator. If you've ever seen an animation on the channel, it was Tom that made it. He's very good. Yeah, your boss is probably okay with you watching. I like the Tifo IRL video. Good stuff. Yes, I made my debut on the Tifo Football IRL channel today. Arrogant, thank you for the 2, though. Yep. Who we sell? We what? No, I mean, we're a little rich. 160 million in the bank. We sold somebody for 100 million. You act like you didn't know we sold Fernando Novais for $100 million yesterday.
Won my first trophy in my Augsburg save last night.
$100 million. $100 million? Yes. Lawrence, thank you so much for the 5 months. $100 million. Who'd we sell again? Fernando Novais. For $100 million. $100 million. Who we buying? See, we already figured that part out, actually. Because if you weren't here yesterday, there was also another little bit of news. We had an offer accepted for Dutch international Max Dean. And as you might be figuring out right now while you look at the numbers before you, Max Dean is pretty good. Now, we are not the only team with an offer accepted for Max Dean because there are not a lot of players of this quality at Vitesse, usually. And so there are also accepted offers from Leipzig and Leicester. We are judged to have the same amount of interest from Dean as Leicester. We don't really remember where Leipzig was on that, but that's the situation. We're waiting for him. We just got knocked out of the round of 32 at the World Cup. It was unfortunate, but we had to play Spain, so it was an uphill battle, I would say, and that lets us throw ourselves into the preseason with Floridsdorfer, where we are waiting for Dean to make his decision because... Did you see that guy? Yeah, he's 24. I think he signed a new deal with them like not too long ago. Are you kidding me? $10 million for Axel Perez? They're just certain players, man. They don't have, their valuations are terrible. So he might be unsettled if we don't allow him to speak to Monaco. Well, this ambition's going to get in his way here. We'll make this like a pretty amenable deal then. It wasn't an amenable deal, apparently. I thought we were pretty reasonable. You offered an initial value of 13.5 million. I upped to 30, and you said no, 32, I think. Any truth to the rumors to Aston Villa? I want to keep the best players of the club, obviously. All right, let's talk to Perez here. He says, I'm disappointed you priced me out of a move to Monaco. How long do we have him under contract? That's the most important first question here. He's under contract for 8 years. Not 4 years. He's under contract for 4 years. Still, that's a lot of time. What's it going to take to keep you here? He's going to say, yeah, I'm not willing to let you go. Oh, I have played Football Manager since I was in the womb. This is all I play. That's just that's not actually true. I've been playing some Crusader Kings recently, but I have never seen that work once. I was saying that so that I didn't have to make him a promise so that eventually he would get over it, and it actually just worked. I went up to him like, sorry, dude, we're just not going to let you go. You're too important to the team. And he's like, that makes sense. What? What is that? I said, hey, boss, what's it going to take to keep you here? He said, nothing could keep me here. I want to move on. I said, sorry, we can't let you go right now. You're too important to the team because we're just going to count on him eventually, like, getting over we have him for 4 years under contract. Eventually, he's going to get over the fact that Monaco won him. They're not going to be interested anymore, whatever. It would have been fine, but he would have been mad for like a year. We say, no, you're too important. He's like, yeah, okay, checks out. Never mind. Yeah, I'll stay. Okay. Appeal to his vanity. Round of 32 at the World Cup. Thailand, Mexico, Nigeria, Greece, Norway and the U.S., Wales and France. Get it. Get it.
Cheats.
Cheats? Yeah, no. Thank goodness I hit the tilde and typed in on my cheats to pull that off. Thailand! No! Thailand! Eliminated by Mexico at the World Cup. Widiot and Sami Pak played 72 minutes. He played well. 90 minutes from Benegas. And Axel Perez had an assist over the course of the 90 minutes. Vanderhorst played for the Yes! Give it to me right now. Come on. Where is it? The United States. No, shh. You're not on the screen. You didn't know that yet. But you're not on the screen. All right. The United States of America. Yeah. Yeah. Freaking beat Norway 4-2. Vanderhorst came off the bench. The U.S. is in the round of 16, baby. Woo! Yeah, we made the knockouts. I mean, we really lost 2-0 to Spain. Then we created some ridiculous formation and lost 4-1. It really should have been 2-0. Not that that's better or worse. We created nothing until we switched to an obscene formation. Yeah, look, we've been knocked out by Spain in the Euros and the World Cup. We got to the quarterfinals of the Euros. Greece! Wales! Dude, what is going on? France is out. Wales beat them. 89th minute. McCarthy for Wales. Wales! A hat trick for Daryl DK, my fellow Virginian. We actually went to college together. I broadcast his college soccer games, and he drops a hat trick against Erling Haaland in Norway, along with Timmy Weah, to power the United States to the round of 16. What an incredible round. Thailand held on to the 72nd minute. Then Jose Juan Macias scored, Irving Lozano, and then who's Estrada? Yeah, he's not real. Jesus Estrada of Club Bruges. Actually looks like a good player. Throw a little scout on him. Holy smokes. Okay. The Greeks took the lead 2 separate times. Tosin Adarabio scored in the 87th minute to send it to extra time, but Greece has sent itself to the round of 16. My Greek roommate from Syracuse, James Corrigan, is very excited right now. You might remember old James from back in the day. The U.S. with the win, and then just impossibly, Wales beating France. 2 goals on 5 shots for the Welsh. And the Welsh are into the round of 16. That was nice. That was lovely movement. Dan James, you know. Always. It's always Kylian Mbappe. 89th minute. Oh, McCarthy! Who just got worked with the World Cup on the line? Because, oh, it's Benoit Badiashile just got embarrassed with the World Cup on the line. And Wales wills its way to a 2-1 win over France. Canada also beat Germany. So this World Cup has gone from really standard to just incredibly insane. U.S.-Mexico final? No, but the United States and Mexico are now playing in the round of 16. It is the biggest derby that dominates my international life in the round of 16 at a World Cup, and I quite honestly do not know if I would be able to handle that if it happened in real life. McCarthy, you know what that reminds me? That reminds me of Hal Robson-Kanu. That's what that reminds me of, you know? Just like he had no business actually winning that duel, but he won it, and he won it in such fabulous style. Contreras is re-upping the loan, headed back to Estoril for another season. And the final match day of the round of 32. You guys say you don't like this World Cup. Who doesn't want another round of knockouts? Bube had a 6-point. Oh, wait. Yeah, Bube got knocked out. I didn't think about that. Bube got knocked out. Our 19-year-old, who's France's starting goalkeeper, he got knocked out. Yeah. Sorry. I didn't think about the fact that our kid got eliminated in that match. First round of the cup. We should be playing a semi-pro team. We are, which is going to be fun. Well, you know, training's already set up. We're ready to rock. Hey, chat, you just... Belgium won. Hanneman played 27 minutes for the Belgians in a win over Senegal. That's the only one we know right now because of our players. I hope one of my players wins the World Cup. Yeah, you're right. We're doing Pog stuff. Mateus. He's got like a good base to build on. I don't know. Nice find. Oh, it's an agent recommendation. All right. Josip Bracalo at 32 years old. Still maybe worth it. If what Australia just did happened in real life, look at the way that it happened. If they did that in real life, it would be in every greatest football moments compilation you have ever seen for the next 10 years on YouTube. They were down 2-0 in stoppage time, scored a penalty, threw the ball forward, scored again, and then won on pens. This World Cup is one of the best World Cups I have ever seen. Belgium won, 71st minute. Jeremy Doku scores against Senegal. And then Poland beat Switzerland in a matchup of two aggressively mid-European teams. Kozlowski with the goal in the 12th. I don't know who that is. Oh, no, that's Kasper. Okay. That's like the Polish wonder kid. That was a stupid thing for me to say. Starts at 17 years old at the start of this game. Hector Elman Zapata scored another penalty for Colombia. A massive penalty. Our former player who's now at Tottenham, Hector Elman Zapata. Big time goal. Gerardo Bustos scored as well. And Denmark is eliminated by the South Americans from Colombia. But this is the one that I want to watch. Switzerland always getting to the knockouts and then losing. Senegal won their group, so I'm a little surprised that Belgium's a very good team, though, obviously. So this is the match. Uruguay against Australia, the former Asian champions. Oh, that's our player. Oh, that's Bobby Smith. Richardson didn't play. We do have a guy currently on our team. This is Bobby Smith, former Dorfer. making what was honestly a pretty good challenge, but he obviously gave up the goal. And then in the 84th minute, you got to think Uruguay thinks they're through because they score again. They score again. Torres, oh, lovely take. And it's 2-0. But then, was it a clear pen? Is my question. Oh my, okay. We're way back here. That's not my Richardson, right? No, he has a different first name. That's why it's C. Richardson. It's a different Richardson. It was a well-won pen. All right, taking the penalty, Criscuolo. Ooh, that was so good. And then off the kick, essentially, they get it to Bobby Smith. Oh,
wow.
My God. Now, we can't see how much stoppage time is left, but this guy, Karicic, has the gall. Down a goal. You've just scored to make it 2-1. To receive this ball 2 minutes into stoppage time and shoot from a simply ridiculous distance to tie the game. I mean, like, dude, this is a joke. It's one of the best goals I've ever seen on Football Manager. And it is scored in, you could not score it in a bigger time. It's the most clutch thing I've ever seen. Round of knockouts at the World Cup, you're down a goal in the 92nd minute. He's never paying for anything. I will give him my house if I'm Australian. Are you kidding me? Fran Karicic from Konyaspor, 34 years old. His 70th Australia cap, and he does that. Hey, Jan Trujillo played again. He plays in like every match for them. Osamo Gamal, I need to move this poor guy on loan somewhere. We're paying a huge wage for Osamo Gamal. And he needs a loan very desperately. Let's hold on. I need to look at my transfers. I need to look at who's on my development list. Soren Brosh and Osamo Gamal. Contract expires in 2033, so we have time. Okay. That's crazy. This World Cup is like the gift that keeps on giving right now. I don't even know how. Like, this is why we do the live sports saves, because every World Cup, every international tournament just has craziness and incredible moments that happen. That, though, that is on a whole other level. And then they win the penalty shootout. Of course they do. Of course they win the penalty shoot. I mean, you can't lose the penalty shootout after you do that. You score 2 goals in a minute and a half against a team that is definitely better than you. It's one of those situations where you always look at it and you're like, it's still possible, but it never happens. And then it actually happened. Like, oh yeah, it's still possible. We can still totally do this. And then there it is. Hey, the team for the Faroe Islands won. On to the next one. Good for them. I'm about to take Norway to the same World Cup. Is it being hosted by England as well? Sorry I'm late. How many center backs did we get so far? It's a fair question. Our youth facilities have now been upgraded, which should mean we have perfect everything except for youth recruitment. Yeah. Our facilities are now all completely fantastic. Mom! signed! He signed! Dean signed! Let's go! Dean signed! It's right there! He signed the deal! Oh, I also just racked myself. Hold on. Ah. Okay. Ow. That was really a crescendo. Okay. Swinging the banana a little too aggressively. He signed the deal! Who's this? Amstetten? You're in the second division. Oh. You got any problems with his wage now? He's, dude, you know you're a glass half empty type of person when you look at this guy and you're like, he's very short. Who cares? He literally likes ball played into his feet. That's how he plays. He receives the ball, does something nuts with it, runs by somebody. He is my short king. And yeah, we're paying him a huge wage that's going to shift the wage structure of our whole team. This guy is the best player on our team right now. So if he hated big matches, I wouldn't sign him. He just doesn't enjoy them. He has bad pressure, not terrible pressure. We can work with that. You know who else has bad pressure, not terrible pressure? Axel Perez. He scored the goal to win us the league last year. So it's not the super intense dislike of big matches. It is the light dislike of big matches. His pressure is like just a little below 10. You know, he is. I mean, $47 million. He's worth $150 million. Like he is, and he's in. Biggest signing in Floridsdorfer history. Biggest signing in Floridsdorfer history. Dutch international Max Dean Nikolic. On loan to Gratzer, have a good loan. Work on your development, Josip. And of course, the retirement of Daryl Linehan, who played one match for us. But he did make an appearance and got... Oh, no way! Oh, he's going to make me cry. He had one winner's medal in his entire career, which started in 2010. And he got it because he made one appearance for Floridsdorfer in the Admiral Bundesliga in his final season. He got his only winner's medal because we played him in one game. And he played in one game and got a winner's medal on his way out the door. Daryl Linehan is a champion. What are his coaching stats? Doesn't look like they're there. I think he's going to disappear tomorrow. All right. We are now in the round of 16. It's England, Italy, Portugal, Spain. An absurd section of the draw here. When the next section's US, Mexico, Poland, Belgium. Then South Africa, Brazil. Canada and Argentina, Greece and Wales, Australia and Colombia. Madness abound. but a stupid part of the draw at the top, the top end there. Let's do a quick pick with the players that we have around. I mean, Stefano D'Este is not. He's on loan. What do you mean you're picking him? Is he here now? Is he training with the team? I don't think so. Helmut Dobner Neugebauer should probably play since, I don't know, he's here. And Savo Obradovic can play as well because, I don't know, he's here. Aiden Galindo's going to get some time on the field. Given and Diego Quintero. Beautiful. How's he doing? This guy kept rejecting me because he wanted like star player playing time when he had rotation player ability. It's one of those interesting guys, you know. I'm just curious to see how his career is panning out. Julio Carpio, does he have? He has an offer from somebody, right? Wolves for $4 million. I could talk myself into offering Julio Carpio for $4 million. He's requested to leave Malmo. Didn't he move to Malmo, or has he just been? He's been there forever. Okay. Julio Carpio, 22 years of age, clearly aware of the fact that he has this very bright future. I need to figure out my midfield right now. Right now. We have Marcus Arling. We have Christian Yildiz. We have a lot of guys that are around. We have Schultz. We have Widiat and Sami Pak, who we're probably going to sell. Hey, nice. Good win. We probably have to sell Woody Yatson. So if there were no minutes for him last year, how the heck is he going to get time this year? We've got Max Dean and Arling's coming back from loan, and he's going to be expecting to get in on the field. I mean, honestly, we should sell Axel Perez. I know he's happy to stay, but if we get like the right amount of money, we should just sell Axel Perez too. I'm open to selling Joshua Liu. How is his value so low? His value is always low. And I don't know why, but he keeps getting worse. He's gotten significantly worse since he joined our team. Like, look at progress, attributes. They've gone down since he joined the team. He just gets worse. Aiden Galindo, is this any transfer interest? It is transfer interest for Aiden. Prefer to stay at Floridsdorfer, but, you know, I'd be interested in seeing what offers come in. Centeus. Oh, Al Jazeera with an offer? Okay. Well, let's see. Let's just explore the possibilities, shall we? And I would he wouldn't react well to being offered out. What about transfer listing? He'd prefer to stay here, but if we transfer list him, then we can get something back. Madu's already on the move. Oh, yeah, we have Richardson. Benfica wants him. Hello. Oh, we have Jan Trujillo as well. We need loans. We need a loan for Andrew Schultz at the moment to develop his skill set so we can sell him for value. We got offers. They're both for Centeus, and they're from Wolves in the Championship and Kopenhagen. Okay, maybe not 8.5 million. What about 5.5? Negotiate! Dance! Do a little dance with me, please. Try me again. Try me again. Jagerhaus, thank you for the 10 months. A John Guy, thanks for the Prime. Mitch, thank you for the 19. Walino, thank you for the 9. Cushionyo Tush, thanks for the Prime. Nice. Hype, thanks for the 14. Pad Parrot Sid with the 20 months. You're closing in on Diamond. Caffeine, thank you for the 14. Thanks for the gifted yesterday as well. I appreciate it. Does percentage of next sale revenue go to bank or transfer budget? It depends on what your retention is. Come on, 4 million? I mean, like, literally 2.8. We sign him for, we get him for 1.3. I guess we're flipping him for money, and we open up the avenue for Stuart van der Plas. Stuart van der Plas is going to be our backup left back this year. Look, if you're willing to offer like 3.3, okay. I mean, he can go to Wolves or he can go to Copenhagen, whatever you want to do, Centeus, but we're going to unload his wage and we're going to make a little money on the transfer, ensure van der Plas moves up, so new backup left back. Easy money. Zuzrak, thanks for the prime. Welcome to the Hammers and Gazbob, thanks to the 19. Who are the mentors of this team? It was Linehan, Joe Hodge. We signed 2 guys for it. Daryl Linehan's retired. We're releasing Joe Hodge. Volkvis, Rodriguez, Hodge, and Muller are all leaving. Muller's signed a new contract with another team already. He's headed to Sturmgratz, according to that. And Volkvis has not done a new deal. Neither is Rodriguez, but those guys will be departing the club today. We actually just flew through this, unfortunately. Chris Hewitt. You're crazy expensive because you're English. That's the life. Hunkleberry, thank you for the 15 months as part of the Hammers. You're a beast. All right, transfers take you off the development list so that it doesn't automatically reject something, but you also need to move you. Who's interested in Sami Pak? Yeah, let's he prefer to stay at Floridsdorfer. Let's just see what offers Woody Yachts and Sami Pak gets. And what about Schultz? What about Schultz? Can we there are teams that, I mean, his value's okay. I would be okay with that deal in general. Max Rayfield's got transfer interest as well, but his value is so low. What does he want? That? I mean, if that's what he wants, I'll give it. Yeah, he doesn't want anything. Okay. I'm gonna re-up Rayfield. I didn't even look at the length of that contract. I was flying through that so fast. All right, Jan Benno. Where did we send him last year? We sent him to Amstetten in the 2nd division. He needs better. He needs better. He needs more playing time at a higher level than the 2nd division of Austria, where he's been the last 2 years. And then Nazareno's got a bunch of transfer interest. A bunch of people love him. Then Axel Perez. I'm going to put an asking price on. Way above his value. I would disagree. Discard all my changes. Yeah, I think we can get more money for you than you think we can get. And Bomba's got interest. Joe Hodge. No, I was like, no way Joe Hodge has interest. Julian Knapp's got interest. We signed him for 3.8 million. We might actually take a bath on this one. Well, let's see. Let's see what the interest is. Martin Gaudy Eilfsson's got 2nd Bundesliga interest. How is that the only interest he has? I really want to see Hassam El Gamal actually become a good player. $4 million for Aiden Galindo, the American. And then Joshua Aliyu, what's the asking price we could set? Way above his value at 15 million. Shut the front door. I'm livid. We're gonna offer out Aliyu. I'm assuming there will actually be people that show up with offers once we offer him out. We must keep the tie threat. Look, I think it's time for Sami Pak. I think it's time. We signed him for free from Liverpool. It's time for him to go somewhere where he becomes a full-time starter. Everest, thank you for the 11. It's a special extension for FM. I don't have the stream of the player's photo and number. Yeah, it's a skin. Football Manager, you can make skins where it redoes the visual part of the game, and there is a Zealand skin that you are welcome to enjoy. Of course, Sami Pak has got 2 offers. Ike Athens has thrown down 3.4 million for Sami Pak. Nuremberg is thrown down. Yeah, we don't really need the money now, so we might as well take the more money. That's what Nuremberg's offering. Jan Beno's got a bunch of offers, all as a backup. Like, that's so annoying. No, he's 19. I want him to be starting. Every single offer is for backup. Offer to clubs, loan, first choice keeper, please. First choice keeper. The guy's got to start. He has to play. Samalek wants a Samuel Gamal. God, no. Hey, Gate just threw down 12. Do we take that? I don't want to take that. I'm just put 58 million down for David. Okay. Julian Knapp, Aiden Galindo, and Andrew Schultz. Our wage is starting to be the prohibitive factor in loan moves. Ren offer for Ulrich Torbjornsson. He's got no interest in joining Stade Rennais, and we'll price them out of the move anyways. Oberschmied's extension confirmed with Vitesse. Cool. Have fun, Manuel. Yeah, it's time for Sami Pak to get a statue. Okay. Well, welcome back, Dark One. Thank you so much for the 14. It was a no-brainer for the Nova East sale. Yes, it was absolutely a no-brainer. $100 million is $100 million. And that is pretty clear. He played in the Admiral Bundesliga this last year, and then he came back and played in our amateur team and put up some good numbers, but our poor amateur team doesn't really get promoted that often, do they? And by that I mean they never get promoted. All right, and Hassam El Gamal, we lowered the threshold, and now we're just looking at the offers for Sami Pak and the offers for Aliyu. Witiatin Sami Pak, the Thai star who we brought in from Liverpool, who had basically signed him from Wolves and then loaned him out a couple times, and then they let him go for free. We saw value. We picked up a guy that helped us this season. But our midfield is crowded, and we are going to clear it out. We're going to take the Nuremberg offer because we don't need the money up front. We'll just take the 3.7 million over a couple of years. Aliyu, I still don't know what I'm going to do with that. Aliyu for 12 million is just kind of ridiculously low. But we have a lot of other midfielders that we should use. Jesus is going to blank. Yeah, okay, look, we all know it's going to finish 0-0. Wilfred Zaha is going to miss a 90th minute penalty, and that's just the way that it happens. The Sami GOAT. Look, they got knocked out of the World Cup. He's not the Thai hero anymore. I mean, I've started a riot in the chat by negotiating the sale of Widiot and Sami Pak. He's on the move. Yeah, I'm just not going to... actually, let's attend Mark Zimmerman's game. Contract expirations, everybody's favorite time. John Doyle's contract's expired. Eslam. Okay, so the way that we do this, just look through all of them. Joe Hodge, his contract has expired. But he is an excellent mentor, so we'll see if he's interested in a new deal, perhaps. Another 12-month deal to keep Joe Hodge on as a mentor works for me. I will happily pay to keep Joe Hodge on to mentor players. Strike. Oh. John Doyle says I'm interested in a new year. We will see. Pablo's not. He's just not good enough to be a mentor when it comes to personality stuff. He was just a big time baller. He was just a big time baller for the first team that put the ball in the back of the net. It's what he did. And we talked about it a lot on last stream and a couple streams ago that this was Pablo's last season where we're going to let his contract run out and then let the new age take it from here. You just said I've been sacked. You scared me. The Austria job's still up there. Oh, almost accidentally got rid of Pale Ginger. Pablo. The all-time league leader in goals. Oh, it was a poll. Oh, I was sacked in a poll. Well, Pablo. What a player. What a player. And we bid him adieu and wish him well. Squishy Marshmallow. Michter. Linus Volkvist. We are also set to release 33-year-old fullback Linus Volkvist after 2 years at the club. Thank you for your 2 years, 2 championship years, Linus Volkvist. Part of this team, playing right back, playing left back, doing his thing. We spent $4 million to bring him in for those 2 years, and I think it was worth it. Rodriguez is staying in a month. I know that's why I clicked release. Actually, saved us $1 million in budget. We will miss Pablo Rodriguez. One of the moments. And contracts that are expiring: Shadalem Solny, Widiatson Samipok, Centeas. We've already worked deals. We've already offered a renewal to Rayfield. Kabelski's already got himself a transfer offer. Amadou Zadi is going to be able to get himself a transfer offer, hopefully. Just want to see what somebody would offer for Zadi, because a lot of people did like Amadou Zadi. Yeah, and Shadalem Zalny, we are interested in moving Shadalem Zalny when he gets back from his Lausanne sport loan, which should be tomorrow. Rayfield's got a new offer. Diego Quintero signed for 1.7. Does have the opportunity to move. Or we can sell. I think we'd only sell if we made another signing. Martin Gauti Eilfson. I'm gonna re-up. He's got potential, and I think we can negotiate him down. We and I both know you're going to take that, Martin Gauti Eilfson. Peterson, no. Helmut Simmer, no. Youth contracts set to expire, and nobody... I mean, maybe Patrick Altmaier, but he's going down. Okay, these 6 transfer offers for Aliu... he just keeps getting worse. He's gotten worse from the moment we signed him. And I know he's had some good years for us, but it's just been weird, right? Like, we're in our 3rd year. He's gotten significantly worse. And he gets a lot of games. We got a lot of guys now. We got a lot of guys that can play now. Rapidly falling out of love with football. Regular starter getting paid $1 million a year. We're going to reject those, and then what we're going to do is offer him out for, like, set amounts of money. So I don't know what asking price he'd be okay with. I don't want to, like, anger him just in case we call it back, but... Okay, this is a stupid plan. I have to do the same thing again. Because he only considers $9 million to be, like, what he is worth, and we're just going to get the same offers again. Loan players have returned, yes. A nice wall of players coming in. High Duke have offered for Zadi. They're going to say no to that, yeah. Oh, they didn't even, Gink didn't even put that same offer back in. Panathinaikos put 13 million down, which I suppose is the offer we should take. Assuming none of these are adjustable. Oh, Parma's offer is. No, 18 maybe. No. That's not adjustable. I know the 11's not. The 9 is. Hello, Gink. How you doing? 16? Yeah, we're going to get, I think, the best deal out of them. Why did you lock it? What the haystacks? Panathinaikos, honestly. His preferred destination is Panathinaikos. Considering the wage, playing time demands, and everything else, I think we just take this. It's $13 million. I think we just take it. He's somebody that's going to very quickly, I think, fall out of the team. This is the time to move on this. I've never really liked him as much as he's been fun and a good player. Earthsembers, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Taralas and Wailing Banshee, welcome to the Hammers. I'm going to take that. And you can either match that deal or you can leave. But Panathinaikos in the Greek League is where Joshua Aliyu is going to land. Yeah. Look, our starting midfield is in Axel Perez, Owen Vanderhorst, and Dean. Who won in the last... Did they even show the last round of matches? They didn't. The dream has died for South Africa in the round of 16. Chiaretti, who's going to win the Golden Boot, scored 4 goals. And England, led by a Harry Kane hat trick at the ripe young age of 36. Monaco's Harry Kane, inspiring the host nation England to the quarterfinal over Italy. After they barely survived the groups and barely survived the previous round, that is a good-looking win from England. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Anybody got 14 million for Joshua Aliyu? I want to get to this day before we negotiate our staff contracts. Let everything tick over. Do-do-do. Samudio. It's definitely good. It's not a bad deal for whoever's signing him for 9 million, that's for sure. The magic of the cup.
I've been watching you since FM20 and I can say the quality of content has been increasing drastically every week. Keep it up, Zay.
Our home and native land, glorious and free and still going on. The tree, I don't know, nothing rhymes, dang it. Okay, it rhymed with Germany in the last round. Canada has beaten Germany and Argentina to get to the quarterfinals of the World Cup. Spain, the team that beat us, beats Portugal 2-0. Ansu Fati with the brace. They join England and Brazil in the World Cup quarterfinal as Dreamers South Africa are eliminated. But the freaking Canadians in the air. They kind of deserved it, honestly. Canada only got out XG'd by like 0.25. And then in the 82nd minute, in their third ever World Cup, it's Okello with a touch and a finish from the heavens to send Canada to the quarterfinals. This is ridiculous. Canada is in the quarterfinals. They will play Brazil at the World Cup quarterfinals. They've eliminated Germany and Argentina. Simply, I mean, impossible to imagine. U.S., Mexico, Greece, Wales is the match day tomorrow. Awesome. Also, very kind message by Lord Bob. Thank you for the 3 months. And I'm glad you believe the quality of the content has been increasing every year. We're going to, we continue. All the money that comes in, it goes back out to make videos better and travel stuff and everything. And okay, awesome. Chiaretti will have no mercy. Yes, the superstar Brazilian attacker Chiaretti is probably going to have a field day, but you know what? Canada's earned the right. They beat some amazing teams to get here. Yes, look, the U.S., Mexico, is there a name for that? Besides everybody just saying Dos a Cero at the other person? There isn't a name for it from what I, like... First match played in 1934, and they've met 74 times. Matches at the Rose Bowl draw over 90,000. Matches at Estadio Azteca draw over 100,000. Nobody cares. Hey, we won the first match. There isn't a name for it. I feel like I would know it. The Mex America. The Alamo would be hilarious. I mean, well, the fun thing is, and the United States gets to say this a lot, right? The U.S. and Mexico have gone to war multiple times. One time technically, but multiple times not technically. That is the right. I honestly would not be okay. If we were playing Mexico in the round of 16 at the World Cup, I would not be okay. I would be too nervous for that. You know, you have that feeling where you almost don't even want to watch. You want to forget that it's happening. I would be at that level. Yeah, I know. You don't want to be doing this intense work. You got to do it at the beginning of the season so we can train the way we want to the rest of the year.
My good sir.
We have 6 transfer offers. Something's going on. Annual fees paid. Oh my. Dude, what happened today? Sunday Madu has left. Clap it up for Sunday. He was at one point an important part of the first team. Thank you. He's been on loan at Wolfsberger for 3 years, so you might not know who he was, but he did spend 2 years as a rotational part of the first team, and he's been sold to Stade Brestois for $3 million. Sturm Graz signed Sebastian Müller on an end of contract after he was a dud signing for us. We've got some new signings. We'll introduce them in a moment, but there's a lot of other stuff going on today. First, we've got a record transfer for us, of course, for Max Dean, and the national record transfer in Austria for Max Dean, $46 million US for the Dutch international. No offers for Schultz, Knapp, Beno, or Galindo, but we do have offers for some people. As we can see, Club Brugge has gone in for Christian Yildiz. My asking price for Yildiz is high. I don't expect them to match it, and they didn't. Manuel Manga is getting offers. We do love ourselves some Manuel Manga. I mean, Fran available for free is a very good opportunity to make a... Oh, goodness, Fran. Oh, goodness, Fran. Available for free is fun, Fran, but it's not fun if you're asking for that amount of money. Huddersfield put an offer in. Are they Prem? Championship. Okay, you can have him. That's what's driving up his wage, too. All right, Axel Perez wouldn't be opposed to a deal here, Axel. He's got no interest in joining PAOK. Well, good news. They probably... Really? They barely moved. Do you understand that I just asked for, like, a lot more money than you're willing to put on the table here? That's what I thought. Julio Carpio to PSV, possible. We still have some other offers. Hertz is up here. This guy's really good. Marcelo Castañas, he's good. We don't know his potential. I don't know how that happened. Why we don't. What kind of, we're interested, what kind of playing time? Given the opportunity to occasionally come into the first team and impress, he wouldn't be asking for a crazy wage either. I expected him to ask for more playing time given how long he's held out at Malmo, but... They're really bad at negotiating. Okay. Inclined to give an immediate answer. Well, there's your offer. Stania, no. Corta. Oh, that's the center back from Peru that we've just kept an eye on. De La Fuente is not Conrad, different one. On the move. Oh, Devletchen, come on. That's just terrible. Iolfsson, please be good. It's not even first team regular in the second division. Get over yourself. 2.8 over 6 monthly installments with a fee up front of $9.25. The original offer was 3.7. That is more than 3.7. Dynamo Moscow has matched the Aliyu valuation. So that's fun. So we have two offers for Joshua Aliyu. Sami, I mean, it's like basically the same offer. It's the exact same offer, right? So Ike Athens is going in for Sami Pak as well as Nurnberg. Okay. Galindo, what about like 3.4 million for Galindo? Is that okay? How's nobody interested in him on loan? That doesn't make any sense at all to me. Can I bribe you to lose, Venegas? Just let the United States through. Just one time, dude. One time. I'm going to move you to our affiliate. I'm going to move you to the second division where I believe you fit pretty righteously right now. I'm going to move you to Kopfenberger. Be a star player at Kopfenberger during his loan spell. Yeah, go get you that bread. Maybe he doesn't want to go down to the second division, and that's why he doesn't have any loan offers. Suppose we're gonna find out. A lot of money on the table potentially for Given Marquez, who increased his value like freaking crazy. Just want regular starter time there. Amadou Zadi. Unspecified offer out again. Julian Knapp. Unspecified offer out. Nobody wants Julian Knapp. It's like sad. Elam Zalny. I'm going to put him on the transfer list. No, I'm not. I'm thinking hard. Leave me Iho alone, dude. Chill. What are your positional targets for this preseason? I forgot you killed Knapp's career. I didn't kill it. He wasn't playing anyways, and then we've also killed his career, yes. Because we can't find him alone now. The audacity of some people, right? Dude, my headphones are dying. That's harsh. I forgot you killed Nap's career. He went to Bundesliga too early, right? And then fell into the second team, and we signed him in hopes that we could turn it around by kind of molding his career. But obviously we haven't been able to do that. Cowdy Ielsen's only getting interest from second division clubs. Hopefully once he signs his contract, he'll be fine. All right, let's take a look at our staff. We have 4 month-to-month members of our coaching staff. We have Michter, who is, I'm assuming, I need to check the training. So it's Michter, King Regulus, Squishy Marshmallow, and Carlin Carpenter's there again. Michter is a 4.5-star technical attacking coach. King Regulus is our tactical attacking coach. Fitness coach Squishy Marshmallow is not 5 stars. So if we can find another 5-star fitness coach, then that's what we're going to do. But I think we just keep Squishy Marshmallow, honestly. We'll see. We need somebody that's really, 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 really good at attacking coaching. Two people. Need to get on to coaching, and there is we've already looked at this guy, and he's not a 5-star coach because he's so bad at both of these. Blows my mind. I still think he could be a 5-star. Why did it not autofill? I thought we were there. Okay. What is it? It's 16, 17, 20. 16, 17, 20. Transfer music. Transfer music! Thank you. I had 20 on attacking. 120, 20. And then his tactical is 11. I'm shocked that that's not 5 stars. But it's not. Clearly it's not. What a 17, 18, 16. And then 15, but then 20 right here. Nope. Now we basically need this to be on 14 and then need somebody to be absolutely insane, which there is nobody there that does that. Unfortunately. Isaiah Marone, maybe the last chance at it. But I doubt it. I mean, 20 determination is like the most important thing you can get there, but 14 discipline's really going to hurt. And then this is 16, this is 16, this is 16. It's 4.5. It's 4.5 stars at like everything. I mean, great coach. I think we should sign Isaiah Marone as a member of our coaching staff just to be a good coach around the team. We have an open spot in our coaching staff. I know that's not the point of me being here, but we're going to re-sign both of our attacking coaches. We're just going to check fitness coaches real quick to see if we can find somebody that's like, you know, outrageous, because we did find it once. Motivating, discipline, determination. Okay. 16s, 15s, and then the fitness needs to be like way up there. This isn't it. I don't think. It is, actually. 18, 15, 18 with 19 fitness is it. Pierre Barru wants to be the head of sports science. And I'm sorry, we're not going to be able to do that, but I can give you a boatload of money to be a fitness coach. And he's like, you know what? I think I'm going to take that. We found one. Apparently the only thing we can find are fitness coaches. Carlin Carpenter's not. It's funny, I actually know him in real life. He's a good guy. But he's analyzing data and tactical knowledge are both 15s. And I really feel like we can outdo that now. Yeah. Carlin, I'm sorry. I think we're gonna fire you. Nico overall, if we can afford him, is our new performance analyst. He's very good at his job. No, okay. He really wants to be a scout, so we can't do that. Danny Roll, perhaps, is the assistant coach, and we aren't going to be able to afford... Is this how we ended up with Carlin last time? As we find all these guys, and then they aren't actually good at it. Tactical knowledge is 19. Ryan Needs is a scout at DC United. We can do this. Performance analyst. Boom. Lock. All the way up. Not all the way up, but like reasonably up. Nope. Murat Kiatz is a coach at Sivaspor. Why are none of these guys analysts right now? Like, I have it set to performance analyst, right? Gustavo Metral, head of sports. This is frustrating. Head of sports science. Did we sign Dean? Yes. Yes, we did sign Dean. Does international staff matter? Yeah, but I said it once at the beginning, and dang it. I said it once at the beginning, and then you just kind of forget about it almost. Stuart Harvey is a very good scout. I know that because I use him as a scout all the time. Ji Yun Cha is a chief scout somewhere, but we want him to be a performance analyst. Dude, this is... What is this? How are none of these guys willing to be a performance analyst when it's all listed as their interest? The last one available is Josue Romero. Or Carlin's about to keep his job again. I mean, it's nuts, right? Okay, there's a whole collection of guys, including performance analyst Pierre Vendieren, who is actually going to take a deal as a performance analyst. So we're just going to do that right away. Carlin is going to get bumped by Pierre Vendieren. Thank you! We got one. Okay, we actually can't fire a scout, so we're going to keep all of our scouts because we do not have the right number of things there, but we're going to re-sign our coaches. So Michter, your job is safe. And we're not gonna mess with our scouts right now because we are one over the scouting requirement. King Regulus, good deal. Medical team, anybody on a month to month? We do really just like our medical team. I think all of the guys are 20s, so we're gonna keep them around. Peter Gerbardel, official Klav, welcome back. Thanks for keeping everybody straight. Mircea Ursu. Lucas Stoles keeps the job. And Florian Meyer keeps the job. Yeah, but scouting and transfer team, we got a lot of guys that are month to month, but we can check the recruitment analysts. Davey Vanderberg, Nico Gosh, and Vojislav Savic. So Vanderberg would be the worst one. Who wants to be a recruitment analyst? Probably going to be the same gaggle of fools, you know. Judge and player ability. Give me 17s. Couple of them, but somebody like Salvador Trejo, perhaps, would want... I mean, he's really cheap. Would want to be a recruitment analyst. I mean, come on. They really need to fix this part of the game, dude. There's just no reason for you to make it this intensive, right? Like, especially with the analysts. He accepted. Andre Knudsen accepted the deal. Like, out of absolutely nowhere, where I'm about to drop into just like a giant tirade against this. He accepts the deal. I would like a recruitment analyst, and if we can get somebody that is... a year's skill. Oh, nope. Okay. And both these other guys we've already offered. So we're just going to get rid of one of our recruitment analysts. We got to keep our scouting team. Let's go to the B team staff. We do have 2 open coaching spots as well. Head coach is Darren Moore. I'm going to do my U18s first. I do use them more. We have a lot of coaching spots open for them. Regional knowledge percentage? I actually don't remember. Hey, Big Z, how was the World Cup? Round of 32. It's good effort. No, Carlin. Yeah, no, I know. Carlin's on... He's big on Twitter, isn't he? You have it set to partial. Fair enough. Because nobody actually does that job. Tonka turns the head coach. An inspiring individual with 55 Belgian caps, Tonka turn. Okay, we will keep Tonka as the head coach of our U18s squad. Stanislav Griga. Performance analyst Marcus Vinger. Okay, we need to sign staff. We need staff at essentially every position for the amateur team and for the senior team. No, for the amateur team and the U18s team. Senior team, we've already settled. So we have the head coach, Darren Moore. We've got the assistant coach, Frederick Houtstra. And then we're just going to get coaches that are good. Get coaches that are good people with good personalities that know how to freaking coach. Yeah. But first, we need a head coach. I don't know if Darren Moore is the guy. There was Isaac Moreno, who wanted to take my job. There's Thomas Schultes. It's not as good of a coach as Darren is. Wilfred Nancy. Yeah, it's pretty good. Resolute as well. That is very good. Johan Erlandson, Fredrikstad 2's coach. George Donaher. No. Stefan Trykov. No. And Zoltis is down there. Wilfred Nancy's already got offers as well. I want him to be the head coach of my amateur team. And I want there to be some barrier for him to not leave immediately. Thank you. Hi, Nukin. Thank you so much for the prime. Brad, thanks for the 7 months. Remember to introduce the new players? I will. We just have a rather large staff run through, which is good. We needed to refresh the coaching staff. So we have our tactical defending coach. We need a new assistant coach, probably, because I'm assuming we can do better than Frederick Houtstra, who's good but not great. All right. Assistant coach for the B team. Got anybody that hits the 16s? Marcus Markuson? Well, not quite good at everything else. Now, Oren Thompson, on the other hand, is quite good at everything else. So he will be taking the assistant coaching spot in the amateur team. Okay. And we need coaches. Coaches with good personalities that know how to coach. It's the important thing. So we're going to customize this view. Go to personality. Add it. Up it. Resolute, Terry Skeever. Oh, you're just bad at coaching, though. Juninho? Oh, no, it's not that Juninho. Alessandro Formazzani. You look like you want to coach on the amateur team. Formazzani, get in here. Driven. That's Marcus Markuson. We already looked at. Maybe we can find somebody else good personality down here. 14s. Perfectionist Jesus Velasquez. Why'd you have to be bad? I just want somebody that can coach. Arnau Sakay, no. Chanino, we already decided no. Alex Weaver's a no. Carl Touron, no. Skeeverton, Marcus Marcuson are no's. John Goodman's got an offer. That's probably because he's a great coach. We would love to have John Goodman as part of our staff. And there's the offer for Goodman. And River Summers. Sounds like a really pretentious American child, I'll be honest. And professional Martin Rennie. He's got a good feel for coaching as well, and we would like to add him to the amateur staff. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3 offers for the amateur staff, which means we're going to let one person go, which is the other assistant coach. And then probably keep everybody else on board, if I had to guess. Marcus Marcuson's he's a real person, too, apparently. It is a great name. Brad, thank you for the 7 months. Did the Dorfers get the stud that we were offering? Yes, we did get the stud we were offering for. Thank goodness. Lars Peter Anderson. Yeah, I mean, we'll keep these guys on board. And Moritz Neumann Shippen's the swing guy. We should be keeping him on board. It should be fine. And then we can do this for our U18s as well. Because we actually have a lot more staff spots open at the U18 level. Now, we only have one guy that's up on contract, and that's Stanislav Griga. And I can't imagine we wouldn't keep him. Right? But as the coaching sits right now, we've got Griga, who is doing fitness coaching. So you don't need him on any of the attacking spots, right?
$100 million in the bank, ready to spend it on more centre backs.
100 million.
Happy 7 months.
100 million. That's us. So Warren Joyce and Ali Malawi are both excellent, excellent coaches. And Stanislav Griga doesn't fit into that, right? And so we need attacking and defending coaches. We've got 4 spots to do that, and we can do that. They can get to 4.5 stars. That's what we need. Okay, attacking and defending coaches that can get to 4.5 stars. Give me coaching attributes. No shot. No shot. Somebody has, like, there's nobody that can coach attacking in this entire collection of people. Give me 13s. We can go down to 13s and still find somebody that's good enough. But you need to be good at... that's 4 stars. It's got 4 stars written all over it. At least we have a couple of chances here. Dan McKitchie. Dan McKitchie. Yeah, this guy's definitely 4.5. I'm good. 17. 14. 20. Attacking. No, it's defending. We're on 17. And we are on 14 and 15. Yeah, he's good. He's good for both on defending. So let's get him. Oh no, he does not want to be the head coach. Oh, that's bad news. I will give you great contract security. Look, you're the only one we've found so far. Thank you. I'll give you big money and great contract security if you help me raise the amazing youth of this club. Okay, Belmonte's the other one. Hey, this isn't good. This is not good. You've solved one of the 4 problems that we had. Any attacking? Yes. Please be not awful. He was awful. And then we looked again, and he was awful. This guy has a chance, though. This is why we looked. Michael Eppers. 12, but 20, which is what you need to counterbalance that. And then we have 17 on attacking. Tactical is 18, and technical is 14. He might get both. He has one. He's our tactical attacking coach at the U18 level. And we will offer him the exact deal that he wants. U18 coach for tactical attacking training. That's what we have. We've solved half of it, which is good. Eric Ramsey. Oh my goodness, we just solved them both. I mean, I'll make sure because this is a little lower over here on the mental side of things, but the attacking is 16 and the technical quite literally 20. I just want to check his tactical too. He's 1 away. Literally, if it was 17, he would have it. But it's 16, so he doesn't. My pain is immeasurable. My day is ruined. Put a bad coach training in all categories just to lower the work rate. Will it mess up with the training performance? That doesn't make sense, Bert. That does not make sense. Just reduce the amount of training you're doing during your training calendar. Do not put bad coaches. That doesn't lower the work rate. It just makes the training worse. Don't do that. Lad, thank you for the 2. We need to be able to do better than that. I think we're just gonna have to sign him. I mean, unless there's somebody out there with like 11, 18, you know. Sung Min Kim is a no. Ramsey, Derek Law. No, yeah, we're gonna have to sign Eric Ramsey. We don't want to have to sign Eric Ramsey, but we're gonna have to sign Eric Ramsey. Nice. Nailed it. Hey, William Silva Mendez. So we did get Dan, and Dan can cover both. I don't know if William's going to get there. He's got 11, but he has 17, 15. So he's not terrible there. His defending is at 18. And yeah, I mean, tactical and technicals 20 and 13. I don't think we're getting it. We're not. Oh, hi. Laban Mude. Ooh, wait a second. This might be the guy. 11, 17, but 19 in motivating. Defending's at 16, but his technical is at 16. Technical defending. I don't know if this guy exists out there for us. I don't know if this guy exists out there for us. This maybe just, you know, he's at 20, but four-star trainers. I'll take Laban Mude. Those are the 3 we're gonna sign, and then we'll wait after that. Okay. We need to work on the performance analyst for this team now. Dennis Carrio, what is he good at? 14, 13. Shouldn't be bad. What do I know, right? What do I know? This is the last chance. There's one person. He is worse than the guy that we have. All right. I didn't learn that we should appreciate you, Dennis. That's what I feel like I've learned today, that you deserve appreciation, Dennis. Month to month, the sports scientist. Oh, we might actually be able to up that. Okay.
What did the number 2 say to number 4?
I'm curious to know.
I'm always rooting for you.
There is somebody. Dominic Ehrman. He's very good. Give me that 5-year deal. He's replacing our sports scientists on the amateur team. That was easy. And we're good there. So let's come down here, check on our coaching team. We actually don't have an assistant coach, so we signed 3 and then the assistant. And check the medical team. We've got one guy, Ian McKinley. He's going to stay because he's already good, and everybody else is set. So we just need to get an assistant coach, and we're done. A U18's assistant coach. Classic Zealand style. An assistant coach. There we go. Warren Thompson. We could just change his offer to assistant coach. We already did. Never mind. We're set. We have to unveil the players. Chris, thank you for the 24 months. Congrats on your diamond. Gary's very excited for you. I'm always rooting for you. So this, I want to explain this to you guys. This is a math joke, and I realize, not all of you might be as good at math as I am, clearly. The square root of 4 is 2. And so hereby, therefore, the joke is funny, as you might have surmised. B+. Cheesy, thank you for the 3. People learn. Exactly. Galindo, you agreed to the asking price, bro. I literally lowered it from the asking price you agreed to offer you out. You cannot be serious. A lot of people are interested in a loan move for Wolf. Andre Knudsen's here. He'll be replacing Davy Vandenberg on the... Hey, there's no way this guy is real. He comes to me, he's like, the asking price isn't okay. Then his preferred team has met the asking price of 3.4 million, and he's headed to Solta Varagam. There's no way. First choice keeper in the Bundesliga or a bunch of spots in Ligue 1. I mean, honestly, I'm going to take Hoffenheim. I think that's a brilliant... I think it's a brilliant deal for us. Marc-Aaron Wolf gets to keep being a great goalkeeper in the Bundesliga. Gets to keep working on his game. Gets to keep improving day by day without having to go through a lot of adaptability. Please be first team. Yes. We are sending Hassam El Gamal to Israel. History intensifies. It's a sign of our progress as a society. Egypt does recognize Israel, so this is our chance. It's our chance to bridge some gaps. Galindo drops is treated unfairly. Concerned? Oh, I hope so. Hassam El Gamal, you got a loan move. Please, for the love of all that's good and holy, go make the most of it. Please. Please. Please go make the most of it at Apoel Be'er Sheva. Please. Come on, dude. Amadou Zadi, we cannot get another offer except for Hajduk. And there are a lot of teams that are interested in him. Let's asking price. Yeah, I'm thinking like 4.2 million. Somebody wants Amadou Zadi. We know what he's capable of. And all of those teams that are interested have that kind of money, including like Lask in those teams. He was on Lask last time. Samipa. Whose offers were... Oh, yeah, there's the 3 offers for Julian Knapp. I mean, we're paying like... He wants an emergency backup. He doesn't want a huge pay raise if he stays. He'll be used to the awful weather. That's fair. The biome is almost essentially the same as where he grew up. Hassam El Gamal will be fine. No, we didn't do the transfer presentation. Then we accidentally continued and once, and now we have more decisions to make, which is always part of the experience, man. Part of the experience. Do. Do I want to? No, I don't think I mean... Is he our 4th forward? I hope not, but like he kind of is. He's kind of our 4th forward. Austrian international Julian Knapp. My prediction for the Arsenal match is a 0-0 draw with Wilfried Zaha missing a 90th minute penalty. That's my prediction for the Arsenal match. I think I'm dead. I think I am bang on with that. I know we have Zimmerman. We don't have anybody else, though. Like, let's look at strikers. Kabilski's gone. Knapp's got offers. Given. Sander Hideman counts as a right wing as well. Quintero does, so he's down here. But that, I mean, that's it. Like, Trujillo can't play up there. We've got. I'm not gonna get rid of him yet. It feels weird. We'll keep the best offer on the table, which is Schalke, but he's not gonna, like, if he goes to Schalke, he's not gonna play. He actually might. They're in the second division. We'll keep that offer on the table, but we're not gonna do anything with it yet. Okay. After a long major delay, we have confirmed 4 signings, and you know what that means. It is time for the Floridsdorfer signing show with your host, Zealand. No, racket. Give me another one. No, racket. Give me another one. I don't like it. Try me again. There we go. Hello and welcome to the Floridsdorfer new signing show. I'm your host, Zealand. The Dorfers have made 4 signings for this new season. Let's meet the players. First, a player that doesn't quite fit the age profile. A player that you certainly do not expect me to mention at this very moment, but a player that is going to lead us, that is going to inspire, that is going to mentor, that is going to anchor this team emotionally and perhaps on the field most of the time. A player of immense quality and experience. The 34-year-old Uruguayan international with 72 Uruguay appearances. It is Lucas Torreira! He signed a 1-year deal to play at Floridsdorfer AC. He's going to be part of the midfield rotation for sure. He's going to be an excellent mentor and leader for a team that needs it. He's the first announced signing on the first day. Absolute dumpster fire of a You have no idea what you're talking about, clearly. No, he's good. He's like actually good. He's actually good. Available as a 1-year signing, and we are excited to have him here. Reserved means he's on the very high end of fairly professional when it comes to personality, because I play FM and I know things. And that is the first of the 4 signings. But who is signing number 2? An 18-year-old midfielder from Serbia. A player whose potential is not surpassed by anyone in the mortal realm. A player who at a young age made 32 appearances in the Serbian top league with 7 goals and a 6.97 from midfield. A player whose name is Eric Alek. It's Serbian Eric Alek, who turned 18 7 days ago. He is quite mean. huge, huge, huge prick. But he's good. Yeah, he might be a huge prick, but he's our prick, right? And that's what that's the important thing here. You know who's going to mentor him? Lucas Torreira. This creature only knows one language, Patrick. Violence. Jamie Tart. It's Serbian Eric Alek who joins us for a cool 1.6 million from TSC in Serbia. A player that made 9 appearances as a 16-year-old in the top flight of Serbia. Beautiful. All right. Time for the third one. The third player joining this team is an 18-year-old Albanian, just to make it awkward. A player who can step into the midfield and step out wide and has 22 U21 caps for Albania and 3 goals at that mere age of 18. He is a 2-year starter. It's Stybek in the 2nd and 1st division of Norway. And he was signed for just $2 million. He's a player we believe can come in and contribute and offer significant value past the $2 million that he was just purchased for. It is Egon Lucia. Egon Lucia. I like him. We're probably... I don't know if we're going to loan him out. He's got some giddy up. He knows how to play in the center of the park. He needs just a general improvement. We'll see if we get like a Yildiz or Pospisil type of improvement, or if he just becomes somebody that we work with on a loan situation. Definitely needs a loaner. Well, he's 18 years old, right? And when you're this good at 18 years old, I do believe he can get to there, right? When you're that good at 18. I do believe you can get to there. Now, he wasn't signed. He was signed for $2 million. This was not like a significant investment on our part. We liked him. We knew he didn't have 5-star potential. We didn't know exactly where it was, but we knew that he had less than 5-star potential. But Egon Lucius joined the team. In some worlds, he could end up in the first team. But now, the moment you have all been waiting for. Perhaps you don't like some of the signings we've made so far this window. You will like this one. The final player to be unveiled during the Floridsdorfer signing unveiling moment thing. The biggest signing in the history of Austrian football. A Dutch national team player. One of the world's preeminent, unpredictable attacking midfielders. A perfectionist on and off the field. I mean, have you seen that hair? And a 6-year starter in the Eredivisie with Vitesse. A player that will captivate, that will amaze. And a player that also brings a speck of good news along with him. It is your new king, Max Dininho. Max Dininho. The 5'4" magician. the big matches is gone, chat. Our scout was a little wrong. So yeah, life is good. Life is good. Too old. Dude, if I sign any Wonder Kid, I'm hoping they turn into this. Dutch national team forward Max Dean. Yeah, of course we're paying him a ton of money. We were negotiating against two Power 5 league teams in order to bring him in. And we gave him a ton of money because you know what? We can afford it. We just sold Novaish for $100 million. Which can not only afford to sign Dean for $46 million, but then pay his wage for 6 years. With that transfer alone and nothing else. Where will he play? We haven't even decided. We just are very happy that he's here. We are just very happy that that Mr. Max Dean is here and ready to play. All right, Eric Ellick is going to work as a roaming playmaker to just kind of work on a lot of his different attributes there. Need to work on his athleticism is clearly low, so we're gonna double up on that. Lucas Torreira is just going to run himself as a defensive midfielder on support, and we're just going to work to try and keep him as fit as possible. So we're going to throw him on some quickness training over the course of this year, and Egon Lucia is going to work as a central midfielder on attack. No, we're going to met Salahim on attack. He's also going to work on his passing, which I feel like is what he needs the most to be able to contribute to our team. And we're also going to add him to the loan list just to see if anybody else had Egon Lucia on their radar and they happen to lose out. All on intensive language courses, and we'll welcome them. Vanderhorst is going to welcome Dean. Vanderhorst is going to welcome experienced Lucas Torreira. Vanderhorst is also... Dude, so just to put this in perspective, Vanderhorst has a World Cup round of 16 match today. Today. Wait, who's this one for? This is for Ellick. I have... do I have a Serbian? God, I thought I did. I mean, what languages does Ellick speak? Because Ellick just popped right down to my U18s for some reason. Or no, they popped him into my second team. I'm going to move him up to the first team, at least for the preseason. And the same with Rakov Bell. Rakov Bell is up. Mohamed Portamasebi got called up for Iran, but he's back. Okay, give me the squad, please. And then report. Yeah, we need to find somebody else to welcome him, but I want to figure out what languages he speaks. Hungarian, Serbian, Croatian, Bosnian, Slovenian, Macedonian. Well, come on, dude. Give me an option, man. Do we have anybody that speaks any of those languages? We used to have a lot of Slovenians, but we don't anymore. Is there anybody that speaks any of those? Any Eastern European language at all, dude. I like this hierarchy, though. We are adding guys to... Dean just slotted immediately into the top of the hierarchy, which is awesome. Aliyu leaving's obviously tough. Rodriguez leaving means Vanderhorst is like the team leader. Especially Novaish leaving as well. Not fun. Definitely none of these guys can speak any of those languages. Why did they want Aliyu to welcome him? I mean, they don't... Yeah, let's just have Vanderhorst welcome him. Just welcome Eric Ellick. Yeah, I know you guys don't speak the same language, but you're the most influential player here. He literally has a World Cup round of 16 match today, and I'm on the phone like, hey, can you welcome this guy? That'd be awesome, like if you could welcome this guy. Window has opened for the registration of players. Clubs in Austria release players. Sasha Horvath has gone, okay. Oh, no way. Muharrem Huskovic has been released. He's not good enough for me to sign him, but that surprises me. Last thing I need to do that I forgot to do because it's not like essential for us anymore is check people that I have put on the end of contract list. and then offer them a trial. That would be Marcel Sabitzer and Fran as well. Maybe Fran accepts our trial over a contract somewhere else. Maybe he likes us that much. I don't know. He literally did just do that. Bellerin and Grillage wait, he's retiring. I guess we did stop calling him up as well. He got bad really quickly. So him and Hector Bellerin is retiring. So Sia and Marcel Sabitzer. Maybe we, as a mentor, tell me it's not a good call as a mentor, okay? Sabitzer. But ambitious and outspoken. I will tell you right now, it's not a good call. One last little kick in the shorts for Marcel Sabitzer. I'm a B+. Yeah, sure. All right, fine. Whatever. We've got through the longest 2 days of the year. Congratulations, everybody. Jose Juan Macias breaking hearts in the 87th minute. Ties it and Mexico wins in penalties, but Wales keeps carrying the flag against Greece. They beat them on penalties. Campbell with the brace. Roberts got sent off, and then Pavlidis scored in the penalty after that. Both the teams were missing a player in extra time after Nicolau got sent off. And the U.S. is out of the World Cup in the round of 16. For the third time in my memory. Daryl DK bagging goals all over the place in this tournament. And in the 87th minute, who was it? Who am I banishing from my memory forever? It was just a bad line from Richardson Otasoe. Oh. Oi, 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 oi. Oy. That was really nice from Matondo of Wales there. But then, of course, it's the Greeks. The unkillable Greeks. Kostas Simikos. What a ball! And it's 1-1. But, the Welsh, they came back. They came back almost immediately. It's the Welsh. McCarthy. Campbell again. And then the red, and then the penalty, and then a penalty shootout. Oh. Dang it! The U.S. gets knocked out by Mexico in the round of 16. Mexico ends its round of 16 hoodoo against the U.S. This is just nightmare fuel for me. Absolute nightmare fuel. Rui Ray. Yeah, I'm never going to sign you, Rui. I won't lie. I'm never going to sign you. This is why we're thinning the herd here. We're thinning the herd. Experienced fullback Guga. You probably should have picked a different name, but you know what? I'm only hating a little. I'm not hating a lot. No, I'm not going to ruin Nico On's career. We've already ruined some careers. Oh, he played 64 minutes. Axel played 60. He didn't play well either, so I appreciate him listening to me. Andy Dietz. Dietz offers. Yeah, we're not going that direction. Any ideas on how one might be able to send a player to your affiliate club? So you go to the player, say Dieste, for example. You go to development, and you can move to any of your affiliates from there. It's just that easy. You got it. Ooh, a Bulgarian Nikolay Angelov has been found by Florian Zihi. Thank you, Florian. Charles Pellicer. Yeah, sure, I could use another goalkeeper. We really don't have any good goalkeeping prospects right now. Maxime Lopez. Lovro Meyer. He's actually really good. He's very good. Sergio Reguilon. His contract runs out at the end of the year, so he is available for cheap. We already have our fullbacks. Thank you. check our other short lists. See if we can find somebody not under a contract somewhere. Wouldn't be on the futures list. Would be on the loan list, maybe. Wouldn't be on the maybes list now. Wouldn't be on the target list, or else I really hope I would be aware of it. All right, everybody has a club that we know about that we like. Freaking Wales and Canada are in the quarterfinals of the World Cup, and Mexico's in the quarterfinals of the World Cup on penalties. I mean, I've got 2 players in the Mexican team. I am happy for them, but that's how I feel. Who missed the pins for the U.S.? Well, it wasn't Owen. He got subbed out in the 67th minute. Or he was an early sub. I suppose that's possible. The Mexico will always be kings of what? The Gold Cup? Nope. The League Cup? Their Nations League or whatever the hell it's called? Nope. Qualifying? Nope. That's Canada. That's 0 for 3. Thank you, Canada. We certainly didn't finish above Mexico. Sargent apparently was hurt in the match. Ooh. I will talk trash against Mexico all day long. They didn't meet your valuation, Amadou. They didn't meet your valuation. But if I do that, this is done. He isn't interested in speaking to Villa. Harsh. Isn't interested in speaking to Wolves. Harsh. Steven Marquez. There's no interest in speaking to Dortmund. Oh, dude, we have come so freaking far. I mean, let's just, like... Oh. I mean, they were moving. They were moving and grooving there. Wow, that's a terrible offer. Would require convincing to stay at the club. Interesting. The Parma bid for Christian Yildiz. No. Okay, we're going to have to deal with that then. Torbjornsen's got an offer. His preferred destination would be Bayern. Well, you can just leave me alone. Torbjornsen at 40? I'm shocked you didn't just say no, Hertza, but you also didn't move a lot, did you? Torbjornsen for 30. Well, okay. We're really about to change our whole back line out and just cash Torbjornsen in for 35 million.
Hello from So California.
The Duran guys turned 18. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay. Hey, Statman Dave, thank you so much for raiding over. I hope you had a good stream, dude. Need transfer music. Settle me down. He wants to go to Juventus very badly, Alex Nazareno. Well, let's test their appetite here. I mean, they're not even considering. Do they just not have the money in the bank right now? They're like, yeah, we'll give you 20 million over the next 2 years. Okay, before I forget, there was that one other kid just turned 18 that we need to go after here. Duran. Don't even have him here. He's now 18. Please. 2.3 million, get in Gustavo Duran. Okay, that was a separate thing we needed to deal with, just before I forgot, because we're about to get into two tough decisions. So here's the deal. We already sold Novaish for 100 million. He was our lead center back last season. He was paired with Ulrich Torbjornsson, who we have an opportunity to sell for 35 million. The third string was Alex Nazareno, who we have the opportunity to sell for $24 million. We have an opportunity to sell all these guys. Now, the main reason I'm considering this Torbjornsson offer is that when you look at the center back options we have, which would be Stefano D'Este, Thomas Joulaire, Rakov Bell. Joulaire is actually, we've discovered a gap in his potential, but that's neither here nor there. Julio Cesar Benegas, who's going to step right into the first team this year. He was the replacement that we spotted for Novaish already. It was going to be him and Torbjornsson playing next to each other this season. Unless we feel like D'Este is already past Torbjornsson, in which case this deal is kind of easier to take. But I don't know if I feel that way, to be honest with you. Like, if we look at the circles, you know, Torbjornsson is somebody that's got game. He's somebody that has game, and I think we might reject that offer. We might take the deal for Nazareno because $24 million is $24 million. But we might keep Ulrich Torbjornsson so that we have somebody that we know, right? And then it's Venegas and Torbjornsson and Stefano D'Este as like the three center backs. Yeah, you said, well, we need the money. Who the heck are we gonna spend it on? I've already got 52 million in the transfer budget. We have no targets. We're buying Duran for $2 million. We have no targets. We spoiled ourselves with center backs, obviously, with the center backs that we have signed. Do you think we just rely on Stefano D'Este this year? And just, like, throw it back and say, you know what, Stefano? We're gonna make you the guy, and you're just gonna grow into the team. Because he had a good year on loan. And of course, everybody loves Rakov Bell, too, which is just fun, right? The Rocketator, Slovenian now. Well, we do have a Slovene. Well, he just got here, though. Samuel Gamal needs to take that loan so this gets uncluttered. And then there's Zavo Obradovic, who we're probably going to have to find a loan for Obradovic. I don't think he's good enough to step into the first team right now. Deals accepted for Aliyu, for Sami Pak, for Aiden Galindo. Loan deal for Hussam El Gamal. We're going to loan Gauti Eyolfsson. We want to loan Schultz. We want to sell Alam Zalny. I'm going to put him on the transfer list. We might get a huge money offer for Given. Don't forget Torbjornsson. Torbjornsson actually has a 10% sell on as well. So he would get 3.5 million from this. Just into his pocket. Because we had to negotiate. When we signed him, we had to negotiate that because we signed him a long time ago. So Venegas is already starting. The starting lineup is Venegas and Torbjornsson right now. We can't buy Lucas. He's valued at 140 to 170 million. Well, the problem is you can't just make Max Dean signings appear out of thin air, right? So it's crazy money for somebody that isn't getting any better. I don't know if I agree with that. It's not crazy money. 50 and above would have been crazy money for Ulrich. 35, this is US dollars, right? We're talking about like 26 million pounds, I think. It's not crazy money. I don't want us to get carried away talking about the quality of this transfer option, you know. Sell Nazareno and wait for Bayern to come in for Ulrich. Yeah, Ulrich's also not forcing his way out. I think another factor in the Nazareno offer is they gave us $24 million for a guy that I would really struggle to sell both. Nazareno has earned a lot of my trust over the last year. He had an amazing loan spell at Rapid Vienna, who needed a center back. He played a ton, then played a bunch last year. Obviously, it's an excellent flip. We don't need the money up front, which is why we can just take the money for financial security over the next 2 years. Let's see if... I should decide whether I'm going to sell him for... what I was going to do is see if we can talk him into it, and that can make the decision for us. But if I do talk him into staying, then he won't go. So... do we have any world-class center backs that are shirtless? I mean, we can check our targets, but no, I don't think so. You know, tragic, right?
Baby.
Fabrice Perrier is the closest thing to it, but he's got 8 jumping reach, and so he would be a classic Zealand signing that like nobody's sure about, but then he'd probably be really good. But he also, like, this guy's a natural left wing. He's a tiki-taka guy. It's center back. Fabrice. Ludovic Vincent would be the other one, but he's good, not great, and definitely expensive. And given the quality of center backs we already have on the team, there'd be no reason to make that offer. We could go for the Peruvian Inti Palomino, who is like obviously a good pickup given... Oh, he just moved to Pachuca. I think he just did... No. He didn't just move to Pachuca. He moved from the Peruvian league to the Mexican league, but he's still like very cheap compared to everything else. Kevin Enriquez joins in 16 days, though, so that's going to be sick. That's why we're unloading so many midfielders. And Nelson Malik, who's like a tremendous ball-winning midfielder. He wouldn't be a bad center back, to be honest with you. We could sign him and make him a center back. No problem. A front-footed center back who's just a freaky athlete. Stays in front of people all day long. It's teaching somebody to play center back is a little tricky, though. It's a little tricky. I don't trust this rating they keep giving him. Aviv Talia, is he on the transfer list again? This guy fits my scheme perfectly. He's on the transfer list for 6 million. He fits my scheme perfectly. I've loved this guy for as long as I knew what love was, chat. What center back should Zealand sell? Please do vote. Please do vote. Damn, Nelson looks amazing. Yeah, he always hates me, though. Nelson hates me. We've negotiated for him 2 different times. And he's just never, he's not a fan of the Zealand. Yeah, I don't think he even wants to join. It's not, he's not even interested. I might get a Vive Talius, though. That's a cheap deal. 6 million for a Vive. He's worth a lot more than that. Great balance and creativity, and you know, he gets into the decent spots defensively, and he loves big matches. Like, I've always loved this guy. He's so good. Dictates tempo. Look at all the traits. Curls the ball, tries killer balls off, and gets into the opposition area to put chances away. Oh. Avoids using weaker foot. This is why he's not higher star rating. It's because his weak foot is atrocious. But he avoids using it, so, I mean, he does the best that he can. Pulls the top of the chat. I need your input on what you think I should do. We've got two options to move on from center backs, and I would love to know which one you think we should move on from. The Nazgul, Alex Nazareno, who wants to go to Juventus, and they've put 24 million on the table, and Ulrich Torbjornsson, they've put 35 million on the table. And I think another thing to consider is Ulrich Torbjornsson being a club-trained homegrown. Nazareno being a nation-trained homegrown player. Sell only Nazareno has received the most votes at 56%. All right, I guess that means that we're saying goodbye to a beloved player on the team, the Nazgul, Ecuadorian international, and he will be for a very long time. He's headed to Juventus, where I'm almost certain his career will spiral in the wrong direction. But he has earned this shot, and he is mad, and I agree with your assessment, chat, that we should sell Alex Nazareno for $24 million. So clap it up. The Nazgul is gone. That creates room. That creates playing time for a couple of our new young center backs that have a chance to be better than Nazareno is. But boy, is he a solid player. We are going to reject this. Torbjornsson, I would take 50 million and up, but I think 35 is just a little low for me to have to move straight to Stefano D'Este immediately. Duran just signed a new contract. They really know what they're doing, don't they? Elim Salny? Absolutely. Yep, all day long. $4 million for Joao Elim Salny. Are you kidding me? All the loans worked! The loans, they worked, Chad! The loans worked! Joao Elim Salny is sold for $4 million. Look at this. Sign for free. A loan to Tyrol. A loan to Lask. A loan to Lausanne Sport. Sold for $4 million. We have an eye for talent. He had a great year in the second division with Lask. He got them promoted, and then he played at Lausanne and scored 28 goals in 15 goals in 28 matches. Big year. Grother Firth in the Bundesliga 2 want him. And Moroccan fringe international Joao Elim Salny is on the move. Carpio, they want a little bit more after league appearances. The per league appearances a lot. Okay. How about we just go 4.6 million up front? I don't need him. Vanderhorst, you've known Zadi for a while, right? Oh, shoot. It's the only guy we have, too, that can talk him out of this. Zadi, you only have a year left in your contract, right? So this is basically like you're going to have to go. If we're doubling down here. Finances weren't right on the deal. Let's suggest an appropriate financial situation, like 4.4 million. At least that gives me room to negotiate. Let's take like 2.5. Come on. We're not looking for a ton of money to move Zadi. We just want some. What's your squad size? It's a little big right now. Welcome these new players. I was going to bring in new players. I'm delighted to have Torreira here. Yeah, I mean, he's a proven winner. He's been through a lot. I have the utmost confidence that he'll come up big for the club. What impact do you think the signing of Dean has in the rest of the squad? It'll provide a huge boost. I mean, he's an amazing player. Luke Strera's age, the fact that Sevilla decided he was no longer in their plans. Do you think he's still got the ambition? Yeah, he's got the quality. Of no doubt he has the ambition to be a huge success. What's Dean's best position? Attacking midfield in the center. We're flexible. You know, we'll move him around. We covered signing day and night. You expect a big splash to continue. I'm not talking club finances in public. Sorry. Is there a worry that Dean could become an expensive flop? He's a good player, and we have a plan for him. That structure means we get the best out of him. That's what matters here. All right, so we have 2 transfers that we want to sort out. We do have 2 guys that we're interested in. Aviv Talius, we'd love to get Malik, but of course he doesn't want to show up. Aviv Talius and Julio Carpio are 2 midfielders that we really like. And where is Aviv? Aviv Talius right here. Ask agent about availability. He's incredibly interested. Competition for places. We'll give him a pay raise. I mean, he's already making a bucket. Are willing to sell Talius during this window, and they want somewhere around 5.6 million to get a deal done. As long as his playing time demands are what you say they are, I'm down. Okay. Okay, they're just like, yo, give me. Okay. This is fun. I'm having fun. Okay. Apparently, that's just their transfer price, and that is what they're going to take for Aviv Talius. I'll pay it. 5.5 million is not bad. Carpio, we should be able to restart a new negotiation for Julio Carpio. Dude, just remove that. I will pay you 4.8 million plus the after league appearance payment. Thank you. I just want to see what contracts these guys want, because I really like Julio Carpio as well. He's a good player. He's got a bright future. I think we sign him and we loan him out. Honestly, I don't think he fits into our first team at this point, but I do think that he's worth a lot more than they're asking. He just hasn't ever left Malmo, and he's 22 years old. Those are the 2 players we're targeting right now. Squad player. They want a loan back? Why do you want a loan back? They want a loan back to Malmo. He's not developing there. He doesn't have any adaptability concerns. He's a good adaptable player, so no loan back. Aviv Talius, no, he's signing to play in the first team, dude. I'm not doing that. Can we get him on Impact sub? That would be nice. Yeah. Okay, and he just, holy smokes, dude. Jeez, dude. That's a lot of cash, bro. That is a lot of cash. He was not kidding about getting that pay raise. I think he starts. I'm going to be completely honest. I think he starts. I think Dean starts in the middle, Talius starts on the left, and Vanderhorst starts on the right of our 3-man midfield. I think this guy starts. And if he starts, then it's worth it. No, this isn't the Malmo guy. This isn't the Malmo guy. All right, Yanov. Oh, no, wait. Okay. No, okay, this is because this agent hates me, too. This agent hates me. That's another contributing factor. The agent doesn't like me. What did I do to the Israeli agent, huh? Like, seriously, what did I do? A 2-year deal, too? Oh, this is crazy. He wants he wants... Like, he'd have no contract long. He needs to fire this agent. Yanov Cohen needs to kick rocks somewhere. All right, I'm going to give him an offer that, like, could feasibly be accepted. $3.5 million a year for Aviv Talius. He's got big league experience. He's crazy fun playmaker, right? He is a huge upgrade on Aliyu for less than half the price. Oh, yeah, the agent's just messing with me now. Dude, I would like a 4-year deal at $3.5 million. No shot he takes this, right? Team of the year bonus at $475. If we reach the quarterfinals of the Champions League, I will pay out a bonus of $1.2 million. And we will do combined season, like a combined goal assist bonus as well. Please. Okay, we're actually, we're negotiating, which I kind of expected him to just tell me to go screw myself, right? We're going to remove the yearly salary increase and go down to, 3.58 million a year. A 4-year deal for Talius. Come on, bro. I want... Give me 3 years. Give me 3 years. I'll give you 3.69 million if you give me 3 years so that I don't have to redo this in a year. Thank you. Did not expect it to be as comfortable as it was, but that's the deal. Now let's take a look at what Carpio wants. Fringe up to Impact Sub. We will send him on an intensive language course. That's fine. This is Julio Carpio, and this is more reasonable. After 5 international appearances, his wage goes up. I'm perfectly fine with that. Robin Lindbergh and I have no relationship. He wants a 3-year deal. Okay. That was so painless. That's just the most reasonable deal of all time. Like, all right, yeah. Carpio and Talius. Okay. And Gustavo Duran. We've got 3 transfers out. Next day of the World Cup, it's Colombia and Australia. So right now, we have, this is our quarterfinal. England and Spain, Brazil and Canada, Mexico and Wales have made it to the quarterfinals. The final 2 quarterfinal spots will either be Australia or Colombia, and Poland or Belgium. That's the final 2 spots. Australia had the most miraculous comeback you've ever seen in the previous round. We have our boy Josh Richardson on that team. He played, and both of my Colombia national team players played. Oh, they all played each other. They all played each other. This is awkward. This is awkward. An Ozturk. You ran out of your... okay, Richardson, how'd it go? The Aussies! They upset Colombia. They're going to the quarterfinal. The Aussies upset Colombia. Josh Richardson to the World Cup quarterfinals. He played the full 90. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Beautiful. Oh, Garcon had a 7.2. Also, Jan Trujillo had a 6.0. Oh, it was extra time. Trujillo played the full 120. Jean Trujillo played the full 120. I want to see the scores. Who won, Poland or Belgium? Hinneman didn't play. Australia down 2-0 again. Comes back and wins it. Belgium, Hinneman played. What do you mean? He scored. Hinneman scored. Hinneman scored. 3-2. Poland nearly came back after being down 3-0. Ageless Romelu Lukaku, Xander Hinneman, and Jeremy Doku. What did they line up in? Well, I put Hinneman on the right. Okay. Xander Hinneman scored. Australia came back from down 2 goals for the second consecutive match and won. All right, yeah, I'm check. Don't worry, we're going to watch Hinneman's goal too, but this is at the Stadium of Light in Sunderland, Australia and Colombia. Oh, and it was Gerardo, what a header, by Gerardo Bustos of Manchester City. And then he scored again, Luis Diaz. This is a great Colombian team. They'll feel terrible that they didn't win this game. Gerardo Bustos making it look easy. But 2 minutes later, the Aussies, the Socceroos, kept it alive. They kept it alive. King. Own goal. An ugly own goal. And then in the 48th minute, Suter! That dude's real. Nice goal. 2-2. And then, former Dorfer Danny Ding out there. Look at Bobby Smith should be at left back. No, he's not. Bobby Smith isn't playing here in extra time. Richardson is also off the field. He got subbed out. But Danny Ding, the former Dorfer, in the 113th minute for Australia. Atkinson to King. the freaking left back. Danny Ding came off the bench probably for not for Richardson. He came for Tsukamoto, but that's Australia, baby. And that's your World Cup quarterfinals set. It's Wales and Australia in the World Cup quarterfinal. Mexico, Belgium, England, Spain, Brazil, Canada. Brazil's got the easiest road I've ever seen, okay? Their group, Congo, the Netherlands is tough. Chile and South Africa, and now they play Canada. You can't mess this up, can they? Brazil looks so good. They're playing the Canadians. The Canadians are a team of destiny, right? Oh, and Mbamba play. I freaking forgot he was on the team and played in a couple games. But they started him. He played a full 90 against Poland. Oh, we didn't watch the Polish match. Let's watch the goals. Sanders in the goals, so let's watch him. See if Noah Mbamba did anything in the build-up, too. Romelu. I mean, who won the pin? That's what I want to know. Oh, my goodness. Yari Verscharen. Boy, he always becomes good. Okay, yeah, fair enough. That looks like a penalty to me, boys. So Romelu scores it. And then a ball wide. Dragovski. Oh, it's Rom. Wow, it's so good. That was so good. And there's our boy, Xander Henneman. And then they thought they had it easy. Jeremy. Oh, shut up. What a goal by Doku. But right before the end of the first half. Well, that's terrible keeping. Oh, wait, it was Mbamba that got beat. Oh, okay. Well. Yeah, no, Mbamba, our holding mid, got beat to this. But still, it's bad keeping. Courtois should save that. And then in the 78th minute. No Lewandowski, remember. Sturzinski. Oh. It went off Noah. That's not his fault, though, okay? It went off Noah, but that is not his fault. It hit him right in the face. It just sat up to Bogusz, and it was 3-2, and Poland put the pressure on Belgium late. But Mbamba was not having a good day. Honestly, she shouldn't, yeah, he lost the header, but it shouldn't have been a goal. And copium, obviously. But he lost the header, it shouldn't have been a goal, and the other one was not his fault. So it is not his fault. It's not Mbamba's fault. "60-year-old Courtois still." So, I mean, goalkeepers can play forever. It's still Tebow. Maybe that's why his hands. He's got arthritis. He can't stop the ball anymore. Oh no! Garçon. Yeah, I can't believe the Colombian team is so good, and they've been knocked out. Bjornsson drawing interest. Aliyu set for a Sampdoria move. Look, I mean, if there's more teams that are interested in Aliyu, we're interested in moving him, right? And Torbjornsson's drawing interest for 24 million. I'm going to be honest. I don't know where his line is, but it should be high. He should have he always has confidence in himself, but he doesn't seem to here. There's big team interest in Torbjornsson. It's good. Rayfield loan. Udinese made a Nicholas Guzman bid. Another one of those strikers who's good, but not great. Xander Henneman. That's an embarrassing offer from Brentford. Oh, wait. We might actually be able to get even more for Shad Al-Msalni. He may become unsettled if he's not allowed to speak to them. Well, let's see. 9. Well, then. Well, then. Let's sign Cesar Capi. Does he want playing time? He would, He's obviously good. Resolute, level-headed, 22-year-old from Uruguay that can provide fantastic minutes. He's better than Quintero. We like Quintero, but this guy's obviously better. 8 million, and then the wage. That is why Nelson didn't want to talk to us. Barcelona's finally in for him. His patience actually paid off. Normally it doesn't. Hartberg. Oh, they just got relegated. I'm not sending Rayfield back down to the second division, man. I'll be honest. LM Zalny, they did not. The finances weren't right. Dude, you really undervalue yourself, Shroud. Thank goodness. 2.8 million. They still didn't even hit that, so chill. Delighted to see Henneman on the score sheet. He deserved it. Represented his country incredibly well. Expecting to receive a bid from Sampdoria for Leo. If they want to meet our valuation, then we can obviously we can talk. Then we can talk. What do you guys think about what do you guys think about Cesar Cappy? Just a blunt force object at the top of a formation. Obviously, Henneman and Given are like the feature guys, but there's no Sami Pog. It's true. Different style of player, for sure, between those two guys. We get him, then Quintero needs to be sold or loaned. I don't know. I think we might hang on to him anyways. I think if we sign him, then the guy that goes is Julian Knapp. Might just dip on out. Bit of a bad piece of business by us. Bring him in. He isn't a star striker that we're interested in, is there? Aldinho's not really a striker. Castellani's a potential play. Cappy's only got the 8 million from Porto. These guys are actually like advanced forwards. That's the problem. Did he sign anybody yet? Yeah, we've signed some people. Got a lot of offers out, a lot of offers in. Obviously, a ton of coaching staff, but Aviv Talias and Julio Carpio might be joining the team for a combined total of less than, well, I hate math. A little over $10 million to add to midfielders, which is under the price of the sale of Joshua Aliyu by itself. I think we've got both of them in the bag. And I really like both of them as players. Just need to find some loans for some midfielders, like Schultz is not going to get a lot of time. And we have the sale of Sami Pak, flipping a player that we signed for free for money after he provided some cover for us, which is nice. I think it's not a bad idea to sign this guy. Because we have 3 first-team strikers. Zimmerman and Julian Knapp are both on the edge. That makes it 5. Those are the 5 strikers at our team right now. We have Quintero, and then there's a huge leap up to Given Marquez and Sander Henneman as the top 2 guys. Isn't he a one-trick pony? Absolutely, yeah. He's like a point and shoot guy. You just like his traits. He takes the ball, he attacks the defense, he runs at people aggressively and repeatedly. He can run for a lot of the game, works hard. Yeah, the problem is we got to move on this guy now or else he's going to end up at Porto and he's never going to be reasonable again. Because he's already somebody that thinks pretty highly of his own wage demands and those sorts of things. A buy, loan, sell. I mean, 8 million is not chump change. It's a significant amount of money. If he was like 3 or 4 million, I'd be all over it. 8 million's a significant amount of money. You can't just get that back from anyone. He's just so intriguing, isn't he? He's so intriguing. I'm not going to do it. I want to leave an opening in our team where if we find another great transcendent forward, we can sign them. And if we make that signing, we're not going to be able to do that. Isaiah Moron has agreed to a deal to sign as a coach on our coaching staff. Thank you, Isaiah Moron. Transfer blocked for you. All right, you are the sports scientist for the amateur team, yes, and you are replacing Squishy Marshmallow, if we remember correctly, because you are a 5-star fitness coach. Squishy Marshmallow's been here for a long time, too. I don't know if Squishy Marshmallow is here, but Squishy Marshmallow is about to be fired after a very long tenure of service as a fitness coach at Floridsdorfer AC. And so clap it up for Squishy Marshmallow. We appreciate it. The years of service, and we're a very physically dominant team now. And obviously, Squishy Marshmallow being a 4.5-star fitness coach, played a big role in making that happen. But Pierre Barriou is a 5-star fitness coach, and so that's the change we're making. Pierre is in. Squishy Marshmallow is out. A compensation package in place. Deal done. Goodbye, Squishy Marshmallow. Hello, Pierre Barriou. Just need to make sure Pierre is covering both of the fitness things, as it is an intensive part of the season for that. Under 18s coach Michael Eppers signs the deal. We built out our youth team coaching staff a lot. Alessandro Formanassi coaching with the amateur team. Pierre, you are replacing Carlin Carpenter, who I know in real life. It's hilarious he stuck around on the team this long, but Pierre Van Dieren is the new performance analyst. Goodbye, Carlin. Van Dieren, got to learn the language. Of course, intensive language courses, it's what we can do. Scouting finished, and that's a no for me on Oscar Vidal. Hey, he fitting! Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Shooksto, FLVS, Bamboo, Malty Carlson, and Big Nards. Welcome to the Hammers. We have gone to watch one of our Austria players. I don't even remember who. Playing in the Swedish League. And thank you to Charlton for the Prime. See you back there. Marco Phoenix, thanks for the year. Congrats on the 12 months. The Golden Bacon. Oh, I was watching Zimmerman. That's right, because I loaned him to Hecken. Yeah, Nelson Malik to Barcelona. Fun. Glad Barcelona's enjoying the spoiled riches of their throne. They're gonna go bankrupt anyways. Ha! Is the World Cup done? No. Actually, there are 8 teams left. We're not one of them, obviously, but there are 8 teams left in the World Cup. They've made an offer for Shadilem Solny, and we need 6 million. Come on. The best offer I've got is 4.2. If you can beat that, I will literally give him to you. 5.25 million. We're closing in. I think we're going to get it at $5 million for Shadilem Solny. You're kidding me. Werner Cotney at $23 million? Oh, yeah, we thought about signing him at one point. I remember you. Everybody's on the move. Ramat Loa to Hartberg in the 2nd division. Where did he play last year? Treiskirchen. He didn't play a lot, but they say important player down in the 2nd division. I'm going to take that. Ramat Loa, have fun. La Fuente, Udavon, Castagna, Samudio, Rajvan Stefanescu. That is a name I don't remember. He's so bad defensively that I really can't justify having him anywhere on a short list, to be honest. Dude, will you just... Just take the $4.2 million and leave, Sean. We're trying to get another offer that matches it, but we can't find one, and that's just it. Okay. We've signed our U18's coach, Wilfred Nancy, which is good. And Kabelski, Sergei Kabelski, who we signed for $350,000, will be moving for $1.8 million to Rapid Vienna. Could rise to $2.5 million, you know, after league appearances and those sorts of things. Only 20. Like 20 league appearances at Rapid Vienna. I don't think he'll get that. The Belarusian striker did a loan for a year. Didn't really impress me, but that doesn't matter because he impressed somebody at Rapid Vienna, and we don't know how. But we will take their money and run. Sergei Kabelski, welcome to Rapid Vienna. Wilfred Nancy completes the deal. Learn the language now. John Goodman is in. Hey, they took the loans. That's good. Hassam El Gamal, the Egyptian Wonder Kids, headed to Israel to Hapoel Be'er-Sheva for a year as a regular starter. They're paying us some money on his wage, but really he just needs, he needs to go somewhere to get better. Mark-Aaron Wolf's headed back to the Bundesliga. We do have France's starting goalkeeper on our team, which is why we're loaning out Germany's 4th best goalkeeper. But we're sending him to Germany, so he doesn't have to do any adapting at all. He can just go out and be himself and be fine. He's done loans with Belenensch in the Portuguese league, where he was great, and then he did a loan with Leverkusen, where he was great. And now he's going to Hoffenheim, where hopefully he will be great again. Mark-Aaron Wolf, Goalkeeper Development 101. What benefits does watching the match have? I mean, just a small benefit, I think, for the player's mentality. There's no reason not to do it that I've found. You miss some training as a coach, but I spell as a coach for fitness stuff, so. Joe Hodge is re-signed. Fun. Eyolfson signs a new 2-year deal, so maybe we can find a good loan move now. Helmut Dobner Neugebauer. How about we send you to BK Häcken? Would you play? We're outside of the Swedish transfer window. Awesome. Can I get another affiliate? We don't... What affiliates do we have? We've got the affiliates to raise our profile in Japan and Korea. We've got the 2 affiliates down in the 2nd league. I'm going to cancel our link with Schweiskirchen. I'm going to cancel that so that we can look for an affiliate. Wait, hold on. Existing affiliations. May send academy players that we benefit from. That's what I want. Hacken's doing the same thing. Okay. And now I'm going to look for an affiliate club to send players out on loan. Maybe we're exploring partnership with clubs in other countries to boost our profile. Now I'm looking for a loan club. And they're going to let me pick the team, of course, because I am God in these circles. Not a bad thing. Ooh, another player that looks pretty good. We're scouting that guy actively, I remember. And Murat Shugut. I want to figure out how good he is, too. Okay, affiliate club. Choose club. Really? 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 Can I say none? Can I say none? I wanted a club, like, somewhere else. At least in the 2nd division. What, can I go to the 2nd division and then make a recommendation there? Maybe I can. We've got Kopfenberger. Let's get... Austria Lustenau is like a good club. Love Icelands is not. Marshfield Donham's like, actually... Can we do Marshfield Donham? They've got 3-star training facilities. That's like really good down there. Come on, say yes. I don't know if they're going to say yes. It wasn't on my list. No, it wasn't any Austrian club I want. It was any Austrian club I want 3rd division and down, which is just never something I would want to do. We just canceled a link with a team because they got relegated from the 2nd division to the 3rd division, so we're no longer linking up with them. I want 2nd division. I want to at least, you know, you're playing in this universe. Dang it, man. It's that they can't make a deal with them. That is frustrating. Eyolfs and loan offers. Oh, Icelandic. Wait. Oh. Do I send him to Iceland? It's not going to help. Do I send him to Göteborg where he might not play super regularly? But he's got an opportunity to earn his greatness. I mean, we're not going to send him to Iceland. I'm going to save the, I'm going to get rid of the Göteborg offer and then we'll offer out and lock. I think it's got to be regular starter and I will pay 50%. That's fine. It's not a huge wage, but like it's got to be regular starter. Hartberger interested. I mean, he shouldn't go to the 2nd division. He plays the U.S. national team. He really should not go to the 2nd division. He's slight interest in speaking to him. Well, no shot. They're gonna give me. Do I even want to take this? I mean, I love Devletchen. He's so sound. Okay. Where the shot? Peterson. There's got to be a better offer out there for U.S. national team player Joe Peterson. His wage is low. Actually, do we transfer? Yeah, let's try transfers. I could see an Austrian team giving a couple $1 million for Peterson. Or not. Good gracious. He plays for the U.S. It's a Bundesliga team that's put an offer in. Nürnberg's over here nickel and diming people. Breakthrough prospect Joe Peterson. Yeah, it's perfectly fine. I feel like we're not getting a fair value here, and I would like to extend the contract another year on Peterson. We've done this well a couple of times. I would like to do it well again, please. Dan Mitchie signed with us. That was actually a close one, but I'm glad that he signed. He actually improves our youth team coaching significantly. Learn the language now. Cruz has moved. Kyriakopoulos doesn't want to leave Rapid Vienna because they're paying him a bucket of money, which makes sense. I'm back. It's the World Cup over. We're out of the World Cup. You want to go to Feyenoord over a club as bristling and brilliant as we are? I am offended. I'm offended. I am offended. Can we expand our ground again? I mean, apparently that is still an option. I would love to explore that because we've already kind of packed the stadium in. Carpio, what if we change the offer? Oh, okay. So he went back to Feyenoord to see if they'll pay him more money, and if they don't, he'll come to play for us, I guess. All right, Brazil and Canada, England and Spain. Just how you predicted. One of these is not like the others, but one of these teams has beaten Germany and Argentina to get here, and that team is Canada, as you might have surmised, because Canada is 26th in the world. Shut up. They have been on fire as a team. Every other one of these teams is in the top 10, but Canada's 24th in the world, and they're playing like it. We the North. Here you go. Yeah, I don't think Talius is going to have any drama with his signature. Carpio apparently likes Feyenoord better than he likes us. So he might go there, but Talius doesn't seem to have a lot of competition for his signature right now. Brendan Rodgers was the manager? That's awesome. We didn't have anybody. Yeah, he went to Feyenoord. 5 million. We'll keep an eye on him. See how he develops. Villacorta, the Peruvian League center back, has finally left, and he has joined Levant. Well, good for him. Isn't that awesome? God, that's fantastic. Huh. Just so happy for him. Okay. Whatever. I'm not hurt at all. Ubay's developing. He wants a new contract, dude. I will give you the world. Oh, he wants a new contract. He saw all that money. He saw that money. Oh, no, he... Oh, dude. Bro! Dude, no. Absolutely not, Ali. I'm not doing this. Oh, I'm not doing it, Ali. You've got a little sneaky release clause in there, and you are worth a lot more than that, Ali. We have 2 feeder clubs to boost reputation, one in Japan and one in Korea. I mean, they'll meet that yesterday. His value's like already there. I would literally pay you $5 million a year, man. But I need that release clause to be gone. Can I just ask you to fire your agent? Why is that not an option? Fire this man. Vincent Rouget needs to leave. I do not want to give you a $21 million release clause for France's #1 goalkeeper. Are you joking me? I just can't do that. We can get more for that right now. They're both gone. We've already accepted deals. I'm fine with Quintana. Amadou Zadi is the one that we need to sort. All right, Zadi, 1.8 million for Amadou.
Oh my God. Canada's gonna win the World Cup.
They're gonna win the World Cup. They have beaten Germany, they have beaten Argentina, and they have beaten Brazil. They have done all of it without penalties. They have actually beaten those teams. Harry Kane has also scored like 18 goals in this tournament, it feels like, as England has beaten Spain and will go to the World Cup semifinal on a 1-0 win. Canada has beaten Brazil. Kyle Larin scored the goal. And again, Canada actually didn't get outplayed by that much. It was a set piece for Kyle Larin. And the Canadians, who have beaten 3 of the best teams at this tournament, are headed to the World Cup semifinal. England is headed on the other side of the draw with a massive win against Spain. Harry Kane, who's 36 years old, determined to carry England to a title, which he has not done yet. And he's carried them to the semifinal. The Canadian national team has made the World Cup semifinals. Lucas Nikolopoulos actually doesn't look like he's that bad. We're gonna go ahead and throw a scout on him. They have former Dorfer Ilya Shishkin on the team. This guy couldn't make it with our team, and he's out there running around for Canada. It's crazy what they're doing. Steven Eustachio's got offers from a bunch of good teams. He is an anchor in that Canadian midfield. 130 caps. Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada. A home and native land. Glorious and somehow still free from elimination. It's unbelievable. Canada is through to the semifinal. They have beaten 3 of, I would say, the 6 best teams in the world to do it. They have not had one easy round, and they continue to win. The odds are simply unbelievable, and Kyle Larin has been amazing. Mexico and Belgium, Wales and Australia. There will be a World Cup semifinal between Wales and Australia and Canada. That is that side of the bracket. You want to talk about fumbling the bag? That was the draw that Brazil had to get to the World Cup final. Australia, Wales, or Canada will be playing for the World Cup. That's where we're at. That's what's happening. Australia, who have been down 2 goals in consecutive matches and come back to win both times. They're writing their own crazy story. They're authoring their own crazy story. Shroud, you have a transfer offer. Just go to Gruther Firth, dude. Just go. It's a good club. They're going to pay you a lot of money. I'm promising to sell you. Rainer Steinhardt's apparently interested in Austria possibility. Well, we'll give him a scout. Not talking about Elim Salny. We've got a deal done. Gruther Frith for 4.2 million. It's done. It's done. He's leaving. It's fine. I'm okay with that. It is what it is. He's on his way out. That's the way we set it up. It's the way we wanted it to happen the whole time. And when does the this weird question to be asking, when does the Swedish summer transfer window start? Cesar Capi, Vittorio Guimaraes on the move, Julian Knapp. Hey, we might be able to negotiate this up. Save a little face here. Gruther Frith, they want to spend a little money. They want to spend 3.2 million for Julian Knapp. We're going to take that deal and make almost all of our money back for Julian in what was a very terrible negotiation. Dude, I'm just going to check this like all the time, and it's always going to make me mad. I'm going to check that like once every 3 days, and he's still going to be like, yep. Where is an option where I can tell him to fire his agent, okay? Where is an option where I can just tell him to fire his agent? That'd be awesome. He said Jan Beno's not training the goalkeeping position. We can sort that out. Have him work on his rounded skill set. Well, let's take another look at our squad. Okay. Reports. Potential sort. Shore Vanderplaas. Savo Bradovic is going to go onto the loan list. See if anybody is sniffing around the goods. Eric Alek. It's going to be tough for him to get minutes in the midfield. We'll feel that out kind of in the early part of the season. Jan Beno. Just want first choice goalkeeper, man. I just want some first team playing time. Stefano De Estes doesn't have a lot of interest. I don't think he'd want to go to a lot of teams, is the thing. Ramat Loa is already locked in. Rakov Bell. We're keeping Stefano De Este. There's really not a lot of room for Rakov Bell. So let's check his loans. What kind of loan offers could we get for Rakov Bell? Dobner Neugebauer, I know there's no loans coming in for him. He doesn't even want to play in the Austrian second division. He's certainly not good enough to play in the Austrian first division. Maybe for one team, but I doubt it. Gatti Eyolfsson, good. There's loan interest. Let's explore that loan interest. Egon Lucius got loan interest from a lot of teams, including a Bundesliga team. So I want to explore that loan interest as well. This is good. I needed to get a feel about where our team was at. Schultz, predictably, is not drawing loan interest. He never draws loan interest. It's like amazing. 40%. I doubt that'll work, but it's worth a shot. Axel Perez drawing transfer interest from a good number of teams. I would be okay with moving Axel. I never liked his mental orientation. He is a confusing player at best. Rayfield, didn't we offer him a new contract? We're waiting for that to go through. Joe Peterson, transfer interest. Let's put him on the list. Oh, no. We offered him a new contract. No. Stop, Zealand, stop and think. Okay, those guys are all on the move, and Amadou Zadi's the last one we're working on, but we don't think we're going to get a very valuable transfer offer for Amadou. Unfortunately, but we did just get some. Somebody drew a ton of interest. Ramat Loa to Hartberg is an important player, is a great deal. Have fun. King Regulus re-signs. Sasha Bradovic, star player at Union Gert. No, not quite. No, I don't think so. Jan Beno's a no. Rakov Bell, regular starter with Hajduk. Send him to the Croatian League for a year? Maybe? What do you think of that? Best player ever. Probably messy, right? Don't want to have too much recency bias, but... Hey, Lucia. Who's that? Oh, yeah. Bundesliga regular starter. Are you kidding me? Bundesliga regular starter for Egon Lucia. That is an outstanding deal. Yeah, Schultz got an offer. Just give me a first team playing time somewhere. Honestly, I'm going to take both of these deals in La Liga. 2 La Liga offers as a squad player is going to be better than what we can offer him, Andrew Schultz. Go get yourself some exposure and experience in a top 5 league. Arminia Bielefeld met their valuation of 1.2 million for Amadou Zadi. We're going to move him. Rock Avbel. is here. So we got the starting lineup. Do we have a fourth center back? I don't think we do. We might want to keep Rock. Mohamedou Zadi on the way out. Dobner Neugebauer is not ready. Oh, it's Joulaire. Yeah, we need to move Rock. Maybe Conference League? Yeah, where'd they finish last year? Oh, fourth. Actually, yeah, they're in the Conference League. So they have to get through some rounds of qualifying. I mean, he'd be a starting player for them. Groningen's the other offer, and Ozijek is in the same leagues, Croatia. But their facilities, actually, they're good. Their facilities are good. We'll take Rakov Bell. We'll send him over there. He needs the playing time. He's not going to play here. Thomas Joulaire is the fourth best center back. He's the fifth best center back. We need him to go. So that was good. We didn't get an offer for Obradovic, who's not even turned 18 yet. Jan Benno's like not... Yeah, that's what I was doing. Going to Sweden. Jan Benno is not getting starting offers. The Swedish League and BK Häcken and rules. BK Häcken's winning the league right now. That's awesome. Transfers, windows, July 15th. Cool. In 9 days, we will see if Jan Benno wants to go play for the Swedish champions. It's not great, though, because they do have the Summer League. That's not great. Yeah, it's good. Bombit Loa, Tonka Turn resigns. Oh, this is sad. He's decided to go to the Bundesliga and play at Nuremberg for 3.7 million. Well, that's a good deal, right? A beloved cult hero, the former wonder kid from Liverpool, who earned his way there after breaking into the Wolves first team, where he then fizzled out in the loan army at Liverpool, came to us in a free to rehabilitate his career. He did. He burst onto the scene for a Thailand team that made the World Cup knockout stages and now moves to the Bundesliga for 3.7 million. He rebuilt his career, and now he's getting a spot with a team that was just promoted to the Bundesliga to try and keep carving out that career. We did right by Widiat and Samipak. We did right by Widiat and Samipak. I'm going to miss him. A meme king, Widiat and Samipak. And now it's Wales, Australia, Mexico, and Belgium. The chance of a lifetime for Wales or Australia. Mexico's out of the round of 16, so who knows what they're capable of. More of my players playing each other. Benegas and Axel Perez against Xander Henneman on the Belgian team. We do have Josh Richardson on the Australian team as well. So it'll be good news for some guys today. Sami Pak to Nuremberg. Hey, they weren't even just promoted. I don't know why Nuremberg's all in my DMs about every single player on my team, but they are. They were just promoted. Sami Pak is my king. Okay, you know what? You know what, Sami Pak? Probably one of the nicest bit of transfer business we've done in terms of like nice to the actual player, right? It was just nice for the actual player too. We rehabilitated his career. We gave him a platform. Who do you think won, Mexico or Belgium? We'll check Benegas first. Ooh, mama. 90 minutes for Benegas at center back, and he straight up did not have a good time. 90 minutes for Perez, he had a 5.8. Wow. Yeah, way to really show out for the transfer market, Axel. 26 minutes for Xander Henneman as well, but it's Belgium going through to the semifinal, and Xander is still not joining us for preseason. How dare he? Milo Jovcic, Fatih Tegalulu. Did I butcher it? You don't know. You can't judge me. You have no idea if I butchered it either. Samson Owusu, Abba Fazl Azari, Hugo Nascimento, who we've been tracking, and my scouts love. I don't. So we'll just let them sort that out. I'll let them figure that out for themselves, or we're missing something, right? Mela's probably not the bee's knees here. Gonzalo Ramos is like 100 million as a transfer, so no. center back Ibrahim Ba. Did you see that? No. He had like 10 tackling. We're trying to get world-class level players right now. That does not help. Getting a guy with 10. Whoa. Wow, you're fast for a 30-year-old. Okay. Okay, he's got the natural fitness. He's going to be good for a long time. What's this guy? What's this guy's deal? Can play wingback on both sides. He's not a bad defender. He can fly. This guy's good. I am not against selling Devletchen for like 60-something million and then bringing that guy in. I'm not against it. He will be that good for like 3 years. With that natural fitness, he's going to hold his athletic ability. Sami Pak shall live on in my heart. Yeah, he's going to be one of the fondly remembered players. He's going to be like He Shin from ODFC. He Shin was obviously on that team longer, but Sami Pak rallied the unbelievable. It's Australia and Canada for a spot in the World Cup final. Josh Richardson scores in the World Cup quarterfinal. Our midfielder, Josh Richardson. Wales, my condolences to the Welsh in the chat. The Aussies are asleep, I'm sure. But Josh Richardson has scored for Australia to send them to the World Cup semifinal. Mexico got wiped away by from the first minute onward. I just look at the stats. Yeah, Mexico was dominated. Quarterfinals, the World Cup's a good run, but the Aussies, Aussie! Josh Richardson. And then Wales had a player sent off in the 60th. De Silva. Australia, the farthest it's ever been, and they keep going. All the way to the semi-finals. Nice win. They've rejected, what was that? A request for an increase in transfer revenue. Really? I've brought much money into the club. Okay, yeah, cool. Thank you. You increase it to 100%. Awesome. Awesome. Awesome news. Hey! FC number, thank you so much for the prime. And oh, it's Fierce Pierce. Maybe rooting for Australia out here a little bit. The 10 gifted from Fierce Pierce. You got a gifted, be sure to say thank you. And acknowledge one of the legends of Hammerdom, Fierce Pierce. Doing it again. Australia's trying to win in their motherland. It was Richardson's first goal for the national team in the quarterfinals of the World Cup. That is what dreams are made of. He doesn't want to go down to the second division, so I don't even know what you guys are looking at. I'm going to try and get him to go to BK Häcken, but it's probably not going to want to. He's not going to want to do it. He doesn't want to go to Wolves. Hertha Berlin. I mean, they're going to. I'm going to end up selling him. Hertha Berlin. I'm going to end up selling Torbjornsson.
Yo, Canada.
Thank you again, Fierce Pierce, for the 10 gifted, guys. I think we made the right decision. I think we were right to hold back because now Ulrich Torbjornsson's going to move for $60 million. $6 million goes to Torbjornsson's pocket, so we get 54 because he has a 10% sell on that we had to give him on his first contract. No, he'll take the deal. Bayern's not going to offer. He'll take the deal. The way this is worded, he'll take the deal. His preferred destination's Bayern, but he will take the deal. It's a good Bundesliga team coming in for our 20-year-old center back, Ulrich Torbjornsson. We have to take that. I love Ulrich. Julian's already got his deal down, which is fun. Who's this Peroto guy that's getting a lot of interest? It's not a bad center back. He's very smart. Doesn't like big matches that much, so. He's played for Argentina, and he plays in Mexico. So that's something to get your attention. He's played in Argentina. He's the national team. I think he's probably at the World Cup right now. Hiroto. Yeah, there he is. He broke into their team for the World Cup, and he's playing in Mexico. You know what? Let's just throw our hat in this. How much would it cost? Brentford and West Ham? I think we can bully those guys. Extremely interested. Love to hear that. Expect to start most matches. Hey, guess what? We're fresh out of a center back. So this would hold like everything. We would continue to loan out Rock Avbel and keep Stefano D'Este as the first sub, and then keep Joulaire as the second sub. This would hold everything in place. We just bring in Nelson Parado of the Argentinian national team to just step into that position for like a huge discount. We're getting smaller at center back. I just want you to know. Is he a bit small for center back? Yeah, but he can play everywhere too. I like him. You're overlooking the fact that I like the guy. What are the offers that have been put in for him? It was 12 and 17, right? I think there's 17 million. Freaking dweebs. Well, I'm going to give you different transfer valuation here. If we win the Champions League, I will pay you 3.8 million on top of that. Oh, come on. Why is that like the price that you're okay. I'll give you 15 and a half. Oh, shut the front door. I really don't like you guys. You guys really don't like that guy. You really don't like him. Looks like the next Christian Turden, bit of a polarizing player. He'd be good. The guy plays for the Argentinian national team, and we can get him for under $15 million, basically. Looks like we're gonna get him for around that.
Kiddo Z.
How? Aiden, God, man, what do you? Why? Why would you do that? Why on earth would you do that, dude? What is the freaking point? Oh. Both of them. They both rejected their offers. You're already gone. You just rejected a $3.4 million move. What do you mean you're not going anywhere? I'm going to put him on the transfer list. Take a deal, Centeus. Take a deal. It's over. You had a good year, but it's over. We have an amazing wonder kid who needs the playing time that you're set to get, and you need to move. The dream is dead, man. Move on. Okay, this isn't like a competing for playing time spot. It doesn't matter how well you play, because I'm about building into the future with a guy who's 17 and can literally give me the world. You're old and can't, and no problem, but you're old and you can't give me the world right now, so I need somebody that can. Oh, that's a wage. That is a wage, but he does want to join us over the other guys, which brings up the massive question: do we want to sign Nelson Parado and have a pair of 5'10" center backs all of a sudden? You like him, then I like him, says Cronval. Well, there you go. Centeus and Galindo. Those were just easy transfers. Those were just easy transfers that we did there. Boy, he's sturdy. Does he want playing time wise? Can we lower that? why my transfer revenue retention is broken and I hate it, man. We just had it upgraded by the board to 100% and it glitches back down to 60% again. Have you showed your FPL picks? We went through that whole process yesterday. It was huge. Vote in the poll, top of the chat. Vote in the poll, vote in the poll, vote in the poll. There is a poll, top of the chat. Should we sign Peroto? I don't even know how you edit that. Just sign stars. You don't need these filler players. I mean, this guy is he makes, I think he makes a 25 for almost any team in the world. I really do. He's like Cesar Azpilicueta. Like, that's literally who he is. Plays, versatile, really smart, precise with his movements, good influence, extremely adaptable. He'd jump right into the team and be able to play at a high level. And we would, I really do think he would improve as well. He'd be coming to a whole different level of competition. I think there's room for him to grow as a player. Not physically, unfortunately, but I think there's room for him to grow as a player. He's got that whole other star of potential, and he'd be coming to a team that's got the best facilities in the world and plays in Champions League competition. The Premier League has started. It has started. And we were going to stream up to the Premier League starting, but I need to make this decision before we end the stream. He's a very different player than Ulrich. Ulrich's a very physical player. It'd be an interesting comparison. Right? A very physical player compared to a very, very mental player. He's actually not that much slower than Ulrich. I always thought Ulrich was a little faster than that. He's got Ulrich completely outsmarted. I mean, utterly and completely outsmarted. Ulrich's touch is obviously... Ulrich was a center back that can carry the ball forward, but this guy, Nelson, can actually pass. He can pick out a ball. We could teach him to make long passes if we wanted to. His first touch is definitely a little low, and he doesn't look good when he's doing it, but he can pass. Just a different player. Very different type of player. But Ulrich's going for 60 million, and Nelson's available for 15. And he's got huge international experience that I think once he joins the club, he's worth more than the money that we're paying for him. I think right now, once he joins the club, he's worth what we're paying for him. I'm okay with that. Yeah. He's got an impatient agent, so... About big old team of the year bonus, 250,000, a goal bonus, which we are never going to have to pay, of 50,000, an assist bonus, which we might actually have to pay. I'm not going to put there. A Champions League winning bonus of 1.1 million, and a Wage after 10 international appearances, that goes up to 3.9. Okay, it's just a pure wage negotiation. Okay, I can do that. Bullied. Easy money. I'll tell you this. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it if Stefano De Este wasn't tall. If our third center back wasn't tall, I wouldn't do it. I want to check his jumping reach, but I know he's 6'5". Where's De Este? Bring me Stefano. 17. There you go. If Stefano De Este wasn't tall, I wouldn't do it. But Stefano De Este, over the course of this season, has a chance to grow into a first-team player, and then Peroto becomes the third guy. But these three guys are going to play all the time. And De Este's huge. Hey, do you want a new deal that doesn't require a release clause? Goodness, no. Okay. Great news.
Don't do it. He will cost your points in Europe.
Well, we're going to wrap up the stream there today. You're going to have to see if we actually signed Peroto after the break, but I'm going to tell you right now, I like him. Right now, I really like Peroto. Let's rate Fox. He's on. I haven't seen Fox on in a long time. We're going to go over and rate him. One of the originators of the Streamer Showdown, if you don't know who Fox in the Box is. It was him, Dr. Benji, and I that came up with the idea for the Streamer Showdown in its very, very early stages. And so we're going to rate him. I know the Premier League's on. Go watch it, but stick around just for a sec to be able to pull off this raid and have a good time. And if you haven't met Fox, to meet Fox and just be, part of the raids. I do love throwing the love around, throwing the love around, raiding everybody. But sign him. Yeah, well, we've got the weekend. You have the weekend to decide whether Peroto's a good signing or not. You have the weekend. I have the weekend to decide whether he's a good signing or not. But we've done some incredible business here today. We've done some incredible business, some perhaps painful business with guys like Samipak, but some sad business with guys like Samipak, with guys like Pablo leaving. But the World Cup's getting nuts. We've got an Australia versus Canada semifinal, and then the other semifinal is Belgium and England. So it's just madness. I don't know. Get copy pastas ready. You guys are ready. If you haven't watched the video this morning, it is me streaming Football Manager until we lose with PSG. It was a lot of fun if you were here for the stream. If you missed it, of course, the video is how you can catch up on it. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you on Monday. And I think we're going to be signing Peroto, and the world's going to burn. Alrighty, word of the day. Hold on, I gotta. Heartstring.
Heartstring.
Heartstring. Heartstring. As a noun is used usually in the plural to refer to someone's deepest emotions or affections. The movie's emotional ending really pulls at your heartstrings. There you go. See you at the end of another stream for another word of the day.